as well.
Yeah.
As Striker said, this is Falcons' final to lose right now. There's no real pressure on Legacy. No one's expecting them to win. If anything, they're getting better and better as the tournament goes on. They've already played Falcons. They lost 2-0, sure, but I feel like they've actually ascended since that matchup.
I think they've been playing better, no question about it. Maybe the ultimate ace up the sleeve is just art in the way that he plays Counter-Strike. The way that he calls it with the action, we'll find out right now, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into the opening map. Legacy, they will be starting on the T side of Nuke. Falcons on the CT side.
Interesting that they picked Nuke here. I thought they'd go for Inferno, which seems to be a slight weakness for the Falcons, but either way, CT start for them, and we will see smokes deployed early towards main entrance, and we've got 2 players towards the silo. It's Nico ready to take battle. Can't quite find the headshots yet, but he does do a little bit of damage.
Actually, a fair bit of gravity hitting Dumao there. It's Tessus with the first kill of the grand final. They are trying to make their way across.
Bombs down.
Yeah, you're right. Running down. Stay alive if you can, Dumao. Another 5 seconds could have made a difference here because that's stopping them from rotating.
This is interesting. The bomb has been planted. We've got a 5 versus 3, but this is definitely winnable. We've got Nissim on the backstab towards the ram, waiting for rotations. He's been detected, though. Lovely shot comes in. And now a 5 versus 2. Art and Sadzin to try and defend Anders.
We know Falcons don't do a good job winning pistols, but this one seems locked in.
Spotted.
Even without a defuse kit, I don't think it'll make a big difference here. Nice shot from Art. You're going to have to replicate that 2 or 3 more times, and it's not available. Karrigan will take him down, and for once, Falcons pick up a pistol.
That's a very good point. They never seem to have a good start, ever.
They don't do that.
Categorically, throughout the history of the Falcons, they never got off to a flying start. It's always like 5-1 down before they wake up, and they need to have like a partial bye victory. Then they start to cook. But that's a great pistol from Falcons there. As we mentioned, though, not the end of the world for Legacy. Managing to get the bomb planted, and they will be buying in this second round, you would imagine. But they have had some interesting approaches to the economy in this tournament so far. We see them get the bomb down, not buy up in the second, take some like maybe a partial buy and then buy up again, but we'll see what they're going to bring to the table.
Yeah, they're one of the teams that brought out the legendary Furia Mac 10 buy.
Yeah, exactly, right?
It's been really fun.
So they are going to be force buying a couple of AKs. That's mean they're going to have to sacrifice Kevlar somewhere. So Nissim and Sadzin just operating with pistols. And you can see very tentative here from MongolZ. Wants nothing to do with these fights. Let them come in towards the bomb sites here. Bleed them dry, make them use their utility.
I kind of love the fact that they didn't smoke for crossing yard because they have
wanted the fights.
And they know that MongolZ doesn't have the AWP yet.
Yep,
so
true.
Like, if you're going to win a find out here, well, maybe, then now would be the round to do it. Even without the AK, though, or the AWP, rather. He's still pretty good.
Really nice from MongolZ. Just getting the opening kill, slowing things down with unique defensive smoke there. It might be pushing through it, though. Bear in mind, Art loves to push a smoke.
That's true.
That's kind of his calling card. His whole thing. Thriving in chaos. Presenting the unexpected. Karrigan looking for information here.
Nice.
Unnecessary push towards ramp by yourself, I would say, but this round could definitely fall apart. Karrigan's got himself in a lot of trouble. Lads, what are we up to here?
Yeah, once MongolZ gets the kill, you don't really need the CTs to be doing much of anything.
I feel like you don't need to do that at all. You've got a 5-on-4. They've got a bit of outside control, sure, but feels like pushing in towards lobby by yourself wasn't necessarily the move. Looks like Tessus is in trouble as well. This is all falling apart now. 4-on-2.
Bomb going to be planted. There's no kit either. This is definitely interesting. There's even a Molotov onto Art. So if they were trying to retake through the hut, now they're going to be funneled into the smoke. That's towards the other side. Unless Nico can manufacture a ridiculous double kill right about now, it's going to be all over. MongolZ, he had a couple of bullets left. Didn't even reload that one. A little bit of spam coming through onto Lato. Actually did connect on him. He's in the corner and they know it, but a good headshot from Lato. Legacy looking to steal this round back. MongolZ without the kit. He's done a lot of damage, but it will not make a difference. Lato with a triple instead, and Legacy steal the second round. So all the conversation about good starts and winning pistol rounds, you can pack all of that up.
Oh, they're going to have to force by themselves. A little bit disappointing there. I understand the idea of you've lost a bit of outside control, you're holding players towards the ramp, and you're exploring your options, but I feel like you're overstepping the mark. A solo play towards a lobby there. It was a nice shot from the Desert Eagle, but it seems like they were a bit flustered there. Getting there, feathers ruffled are the Falcons as we go 1-1. We are going to have an exciting first map, it seems here. We're going to have the force buy, of course, coming in from Falcons. Scout for MongolZ. One of the best players to use this particular weapon. See whether he can have any impact here. This time they are going to use the smoke. They do want to cross quickly here. As we mentioned, Arts like to thrive in the chaos, but this ramp push does work out for Kaisuke this time as he finds Nissim. Opening kill once again for the Falcons. Actually manages to get a nice little rifle here. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I hate the fact that Nissim was playing that far forward in the lobby. When you're doing this 4-1 split, I feel like the lobby player has to be a bit more defensive. Oh, Tessus is
going on?
down. Arts. If Falcons steal it back right now, then yeah, you're right. We are going to have an exciting start.
Sounds a bit crazy, but maybe... Oh no, the fact they've got 2 players down here. It is advantage Falcons. I thought they would have 0 to no presence, and now they're answering back. It's going to be a 5-on-2 in their favor. No one left as Dumao has to fight tooth and nail. His teammates have dropped. The bomb is down on the floor. Call the ambulance, as looks like Arrogant and co have managed to make this one work without suffering a single casualty. Dumao, 49 HP, holding towards the double doors, is hoping to take a couple of players down with him. But there will be a great return to form here. 30 seconds remaining, and they're being disciplined now. I think they learned from their previous mistakes in that last round. Take it easy when you have the advantage. Nice shot from Dumao. Make it as expensive as possible.
Absolutely. And perhaps even more importantly, if you can get a couple more kills, then there's fewer rifles they can pick up and carry over. So just make sure that they can't do that as much as possible here. Dumao, not half bad, I suppose, right? Getting a couple of kills. You knew that round was never going to go your way. I really think... So, again, Nissim in this position, like that 4-1 setup is so common, and you know who that lobby lurker is going to be. So when you nameplate Nissim in that position, you kind of can guess the rest of the setup very, very early on.
Yeah, good point. Weird round. Getting into that vent, the 5-7 waiting for them. Very clean from Falcons. Dumao manages to get a couple, and it will have to be the force buy once again. The war of attrition is underway here in the grand final of CAC.
There are 5 Molotovs in this round.
So some sort of upper execution, you would imagine, with that many Molotovs, but time will tell. Smoke's going towards outside. They've been deployed.
Okay.
Just one player to use them, though. That'll be Dumao.
How much fire can you land on the site? Like behind the silo, inside of the site? Huts? I guess mini, like you still have 2 more Molotovs to throw after that.
They're really trying to sell this idea that players are going to be going towards outside. It will be the upper execution, I'm imagining here.
Yeah, it's got to be.
With the river of flames. Yes, indeed. Get ready for it. This should be a lot of fun. Whether it'll work out is to be seen. So they're going to throw, I'd imagine, 3 Molotovs in towards upper. Double flash it. Hope for the best. There's the Molotovs, Anders, and here we go.
Synchronization. The entire A bomb site is on fire.
Holy!
Carrigan, he's running to try and escape the flames. It's Lato on the opening, and what a spin around. Takes down Tess's. Fantastic work on the P250. That Molotov fails. Otherwise, it would have been a brilliant cherry on top for what was already a really cool execute here. Legacy. They want to burn the feathers off the Falcons. 3 versus 4. The bomb is planted here. What a dramatic beginning to a grand final.
I'm not sure you can win this one if you're Falcons. Smoked off. Nice shot, though, from Nico. The retake now will begin. It's going to be back and forth kills. 1 more remaining is Lato. Can he find the double here? 1 versus 1. And stepping up. It's a force by victory. An amazing, unique upper execution there with 3 Molotovs landing in a synchronized manner, and it's very, very effective. And you could see how blind everyone is, how uncomfortable they were as a P250 scramble out of the hut and find a couple of kills. I can't believe they pulled that one off. They picked Nuke for a reason. They had this one in their back pocket. Lato with a double kill on the P250 as the CTs try and find salvation on the A bomb site.
And he finds 2 more here to clutch the round with a quad kill in total. Just a sublime round for Lato. You mentioned him right at the start of the broadcast as one of the players that's been playing very well. Here we go.
That was the ace from Lato, just to note. And it's going to be another upper pop here. Legacy are firing on all cylinders. It looks like they are going to be winning that aforementioned war of attrition. This is interesting now. It's going to be very uncomfortable for the Falcons. They have to eco next round. You might even consider saving already, Anders. The little you have, the 2 Famous and Deagle, and I think they're off.
Oh, and the heart in his element getting to rush the bomb site with a Mach 10. You know he loves that.
Yeah, once he's got in the zone and finances and momentum is on his side of the server, very difficult in-game leader to play against. Very unique style, very aggressive. Will be constantly pushing smokes and presenting these fast-paced ideas. And this is some cold water to the face of the Falcons. They were walking into this one saying, no, guys, you've already played them this tournament. We already 2-0'd them, no problem. And Legacy have been cooking. Those executions, that's going to be a problem. If they keep running that towards the upper bomb site, I'm not sure how you're going to handle that.
Cold water is what they need after that last execute. They got molten petroleum to the face instead.
Okay. Legacy turning up the play in this grand final. The reigning champions of CAC not going down without a fight. Falcons looking for their first trophy with this roster. They're going to have to work for it.
I think it's the framing that Striker brought in here is so brutal when you think about who. Fair enough, losing 3 times to Vitality is one thing, but this is the setup. This is the one where you've got to say, okay, like again, they lost to Spirit last time around. That's fair. That's also fair play.
Totally.
Like Donk is out of control, but this is a team. Like they're never going to live this down if they can't win this one.
You've already beat them in this tournament.
You already beat them
Convincingly.
So we know.
Okay. No,
it's early days.
No force buy here, just to note. This is the saved weapons from the previous round, so they're going to try and build up their economy here. We can't just keep force buying. This one will spiral out of control. So it is Legacy looking likely to get a 4th round, but you never know. MongolZ and Nico do have the rifles. It's going to be a deagle for Kaisuke, and we have got a boost towards that ramp. Using that outside utility once again, Molotov towards Secret. We have got Karrigan just sneaking through the smoke himself, just trying to steal one away if possible. He's the player with the USP. We're going to be setting up more util here.
All the way towards Stark.
Goes towards the window locker room, maybe?
Yeah. That's interesting. You normally see these thrown from basically T-spawn.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's all quiet for now. We hit the 1-minute mark. They've still got plenty of Molotovs, Anders. And Arts, this is such an art maneuver, just creeping out. He's got a guaranteed kill here. It's USP towards upper. And the FAMAS is nowhere to be seen, so this should be enough to win the round. They've got so much control towards upper. Those are Molotovs coming in. Get the hell out of there. First kill for Latte towards the ramp. Karrigan should be going down as well, and this will take care of him. That's round 4-2.
Pure contact play towards the A-bomb side, creeping out. You have to love that.
When I saw the veto, I was wondering why Legacy would open things up with a nuke pick, right? They'd be starting on the T side. It's a rough place to be, but they've obviously been working on their setups, their executions, their ideas, and how they can counter the Falcons. And I really feel like they might be onto something here. They're looking very confident. Another clean sweep for them. All 5 players surviving. Now, it begs the question, do we see a timeout here? Does Zonic want to get in and say, be aware of those rushes, those upper executions? They're working very well for them. They still have 2 Galils in the mix, so they might be trying to do something quick and uncomfortable once again. Very important round here. We do have the MongolZ AWP.
That could be an absolute game changer. This is where MongolZ becomes very lethal and dangerous. They've been smoking out the yard well enough, but shutting down MongolZ on this side of the map is very, very tricky. CT side nuke is his best role, so you got to be careful. Oh, but he misses the first one.
There we go. There he is.
The aggression again. That's how you orbs. You keep the pressure on. You keep it speedy enough that he can't relocate in time. Nico is dead. BC.Game on the high ground here, but they're going to be down the vents with the bomb. There is nobody defending down below. Should be a bomb plant happening in the next 5 seconds here.
Honestly, you can hear the player towards Secret. Got the AWP, though, needs to be very careful here. It's a 3 versus 2.
They might have to save it.
They might have to.
You don't have the kits. You're quite far away from the bomb site.
Yes, segregated as well. You got Kiyasuke towards the ramp.
Yeah.
Honestly, at Secret, I think you're just playing to contain here. I don't think you can really go for this one. And you're right. They have to call it off. And once again, a quick upper pop coming in from Legacy, causing that absolute chaos.
Right, that's if you were going to take down MongolZ in this game, I don't think you're going to be relying on Sadson to out-open. You're going to be relying on the aggression and the craziness of Art to basically make it so uncomfortable that MongolZ can't play his own game. That is very cool. I'll be honest as well, I woke up this morning feeling a bit crazy. I thought maybe Legacy were going to try and either ban Nuke or Dust 2, even though they're good maps for Legacy, but just to try and get Anubis in the mix as a bit of a weird surprise, because we knew that Falcons were going to ban Overpass no matter what. So I thought, like, this is such an underdog situation. Maybe you try it. Maybe you say, you know, to hell with it.
It seems that they just come up with some new ideas, some new execution, some new strats, and looking to counter the Falcons, and it's working very effectively so far. It's normally Karrigan that thrives in the chaos, but Art is the master of it, I'm afraid. He does not care. He'll push every single smoke. He'll walk out dry with no utility. He will catch you off guard. He will not be playing meta CS.
But I guess that means we can return to the storyline that we had at the beginning, which is that, you know, Falcons don't have good starts, but they typically find a way to claw their way back. And I mean, we know Karrigan is well known for that as well. So,
yeah, but the thing is, the money's still a bit of a mess here. They'll save the AWP in an M4, sure. But do they buy up around it? They'll go for the partial investment, the Desert Eagles, and 5-7 for Tesses. It's getting a bit uncomfortable there now. We've got a MAC-10 for MOUZ. Suggests we're going to keep the pace up. Suki will find that first kill, finds a MAC-10, but they're not giving up just yet. Through the smoke, he'll go down. And just another quick strat called out of spawn. Let's rush ramp this time, boys.
It's actually a very scary moment there. There was a chance that that one rifle could have sprayed down at least a couple of more players, but Sadson gets his first kill of the grand final through the smoke. Nice.
And bear in mind, that's forced some rotations down towards lower. 2 CTs went down, but realizing they've reset the round, they are going to focus their efforts towards upper. MongolZ, on the other hand, will be trying to find an opening himself. Confirms that outside is clear. It's Lato patrolling towards that squeaky door. Tesses on the other side. Rounds on a knife's edge with MongolZ on the AWP, but they can't recover that M4 towards ramp. Smoked off.
Tesses does get the kill onto Art here. Oh, Nissim's out on the site, but it's the deal of Karrigan to take down Nissim,
nice.
and they blow it up. Another headshot comes through. Karrigan on the double. Tesses with a double of his own, so the Danes putting in a bit of work here on the Falcon side.
Feels like they needed that.
Huge.
And like we said, Legacy, another call out of spawn. They wanted to rush the ramp, but Kaisuke managed to get one, drop a smoke. They weren't feeling super comfortable about their prospects. Tried to reset the round. In towards upper they go. And then Tesses with the 5-7 close range. You know how deadly that can be. He manages to get 2, and Desert Eagle from Karrigan as well. He's probably one of his best positions historically. Upper bomb side on Nuke is where he does his best work, if you ask me.
I think that's very true. Yeah, because he doesn't mind the pressure necessarily. Smokes outside, but they've already got Nico in his advanced position. The Molotov is not going to bleed down on him, so he'll be all right for the minute here. MongolZ, a rare position on top of the roof of Garage, going to be taking down MOUZ. They re-smoke it for a second wall, but nobody's thinking about Kaisuke in this position. He'll take down Art, and it's another good start here for the Falcons. You're right, the money was a problem, but if they can keep this going in the round, they're going to be just fine. MongolZ, do you want to try for a wall bang? No, he's going to wait.
No, that's well played by MongolZ. Let them have lower. That's not a problem. Kaisuke low, but just looking to find one player to overlook him. They are going to get the plant down eventually. Lato opens the solo door. It's going to be Nico on the other side. CT's rotated down already. Next kill could decide the outcome of this round. Nico taking matters into his own hands here. An equal trade, but a 4-on-2 overall. Bomb planted down towards lower, trying to rush and take them down before they have a chance to recover and reset. It is going to be Falcons stringing rounds together now. 5-4 bomb planted. Should be one more buy available for Legacy, but it's starting to look a bit more convincing now. A bit more comfortable overall for the Falcons.
Yes.
Want to see that nice opening pick on top of the Garage. And then Kaisuke getting a couple of kills there. One towards ramp, one towards lower. Nice work.
If you're going to prove yourself the better team, I think winning a couple of assertive rounds like this one after a bit of a weird and fumbly start, I think it's a pretty good look for them to be able to turn this around. On the Legacy side, it's a timeout being called early.
Just get the MAC-10s out. That's the way forward, Anders.
Yeah, keep the speed up.
Yeah, keep that speed going. I think they even spotted MongolZ when he was jumping up there. He wasn't aware of it, but displayed it very well. Got the first kill through the smoke. Tesses running down the plant up. And that's more like it. Nice cash injection there for the Falcons. One-round game here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, good morning. This is the grand final of CAC 2026 on the map pick of Legacy. An interesting map pick as well. Knowing they start on the T side of Nuke, they presented speed, aggression, interesting executions with triple Molotovs from T-Roof. And it has been uncomfortable for the Falcons. They're currently one round down on the CT side of Nuke. And now we have got another buy. Yeah. It's the AWP for Sadzin and Nissim on the Tech 9 here. Sadzin will go towards the silo position with the AWP. We'll see if he can open things up against MongolZ.
Well, just to remind you as well, the Falcons did win the pistol round.
Yeah,
so
good point.
It's a wacky start here, which we appreciate, but that's exactly what we're here for. If they don't win this round, though, the money is going to be very low on the Legacy side, so they'll be in a lot of trouble here. Double walls set up, and if you're wondering why, it's because you can't blow open both the... Well, you can, but you're going to have to use 2 synchronized HEs, and I haven't really seen anyone try that yet. So, you're going to use 4 smokes, and it's even just across one player over. MOUZ is going to be there, but the rest of them will be in the lobby. One towards Mini.
Oh.
So this is a bit of a fake right now. They're really trying to rotate people down, and it's working. Falcons have brought 2 people down below. This is going to be a split towards the A-bomb side coming in from Mini. Great call out of Legacy. Tessus goes down. Art, I think he's got them in their pocket in this round.
He
What a
absolutely has.
strategy.
He's pulling them around the map. They've got no chance here, and there's 2 players in towards the vent, 2 towards the lobby, no presence towards upper whatsoever. There's 4 smokes towards outside.
Yeah.
So convincing. They didn't see it coming. A perfect flashbang in towards main, opening kill on Tessus. And I don't think you can do anything about this. Nico would have to do something unbelievably good towards the squeaky door right now. Needs to pre-fire this, and that's if they're even going for it. Tech9 on the other side will take care of him. That's another round for Legacy here. Perfectly called by Arts. Hook, line, and sinker with the smokes.
Because if you're on the Falcons side, you're thinking there's no way they're going to commit 4 smokes to run 1 person or nobody down. Like, why would they do that?
They got this Dumao in position to flash main.
Yeah.
For Arts, and he comes in with the drive-by, and Tess is completely blind. You can see they've been working on this T side of Nuke. It's unique, it's exciting, and uncomfortable for the Falcons. A 2-round lead, and they'll manage to hold on to an AK and an AWP on the CT side. But another tactical timeout here, because Zonic can see they're getting pulled around the map.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I think you're right, though. You said it a couple of rounds ago that they look prepared on this T side. I think you're absolutely onto something here. This is so cool, right? Because you are picking in to what might be one of the strongest maps of Falcons. This an Ancient. So you picked it against them, starting on the T side, and you come in with a plan to crush them. That's actually incredible.
It's the best time to do it, right? It's the first map of the grand final. No one's warmed up yet. You're getting onto the server, the fanfare, the crowds, the adrenaline's pumping, and you're coming in with this unique Nuke game plan that's ruffling the feathers of the Falcons. They look super uncomfortable on that upper bomb side especially. They're on high alert. They're rotating everyone down. They seem to be operating with 0 information at all times. And yeah, Arts, as you said, he's got them in his pocket right now.
Damn. Try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Try and say unique Nuke 3 times fast. I don't know how you did that. It's pretty impressive stuff.
Thank you, man. Here we go then. Upper rush, Anders, by the looks of things. Can Falcons hold them at bay? Apparently not. Arts cracking things open. Once again, Falcons showing 0 resistance here. It's down to this ramp push. Back to a 3-on-3, but he's going to be dropped.
Oh, Nico, a critical double spray down to bring the round back, but you have to love this. Art is bringing that Brazilian flavor of Counter-Strike into the match, and it almost gets them the round. If not for Nico, I think they had that one as well. Just again, the aggression on the T side is overwhelming.
I'm loving this, Anders. What a way to kick off this grand final. It's not slow, it's not methodical.
No.
It's rock'em, sock'em, Counter-Strike. Balls to the wall each and every round. Something unique and different. This time fast-pacing towards upper. They get the 2 opening frags. You think that's enough, but Nico stepping up and MOUZ closing it down.
Well, I'll steal a talking point from you earlier in the tournament. You said this kind of Counter-Strike might not be sustainable over the long run, like over a whole season for Legacy, but it's good for upsets. That's what you said.
Yeah, absolutely. If your team are hitting their shots, if the economy and the momentum's on your side, you can definitely steal away a series, maybe even a trophy here from the Falcons. Final round of this first half. Falcons are going to tie things up 6-6. Oh, it's an awkward spray for Nico, feeling uncomfortable, letting them cross this time, so the smokes will be utilized to get down towards lower. CT rotations coming in. It's going to be Carragher. He needs at least 1 against his Tech9. He gets dinked in the process. Kaisuke, he's in a 1-and-done position here. Needs to be very careful. Looking for the triple kill, though. Can he find it? Needs to get repositioned here. Calls for MOUZ to join him. It's the bomb that's in towards lobby on the back of Sadzin. Tessa's trying to hunt him down.
Yeah, they've got him sandwiched in, and that's the bomb as well, so you're absolutely right about that.
Oh, no.
Got to be careful right now, and nearly shot in the back. Dumao, does he have a clutch left in here for the final round?
I think
this could be incredibly important. 6 is already pretty good for Legacy, but you better believe 7 is going to make them feel a hell of a lot more comfortable going into the second half here. Problem, though, is he's up against MOUZ and Kaisuke. I mean, what a duo. And you've got to plant the bomb as well.
It's Dumao, though, bro. Star player of Legacy.
For him. Wait, he fired the shot. He knows where he is now. He could have walked straight into it, but MOUZ actually fired the rifle. That's rare. MOUZ usually so disciplined. 20 seconds on the clock here, Henry. He's locked in the corner. He knows MOUZ is holding him there. He's expecting there's going to be another peek. Oh, there we go. A little flick from MOUZ. And Falcons will get the last round. So they tie that first half at 6-6. It's been a very dramatic start to this grand final.
It doesn't get much better than that as a spectator. It had absolutely everything. It wasn't just slow defaults into executions or trying to get the map control. There was a crazy strategy deployed, whether it be upper rushes, ramp rushes, river of flames in towards the upper side, Arctis walking through squeaky door of no utility, eco victories, deagle kills. It had absolutely everything. We are in for a barn burner of a grand final here, ladies and gentlemen. But well done to the Falcons. They were looking down the barrel of a very disappointing CT campaign here on Nuke. They were actually down 5-2 at one stage, and thanks to Nico, Kaisuke as well, managing to get some excellent rounds. Kaisuke, just to note, finishing the first half at 13-6, and yeah, 6-6 after the way it was looking. I think they'll take that, but it was definitely a very impressive performance from Legacy. They are very, very prepared for this grand final.
He's a player that's been expressing great joy about playing in the Kerrigan system even early on. Like, he seems to really enjoy having this kind of leadership here, so seems to be showing on the scoreboard as well. That's with Falcons winning the pistol, by the way, and losing the second round. Obviously, then going back to winning the third. It was madness at the beginning.
No, but we're only just getting started, Anders.
Yeah.
Wait till you see Legacy on the CT side, how aggressive they want to be, what sort of avant-garde strategies they're going to bring to the table here. We've got Dumao with the dual elites. Smoke's been deployed early as well. Speaking of smokes, one down towards main entrance. That waterfall smoke allowing Nico to find some space with the P250, trying to crack things open here. Crack a few skulls en route.
Kerrigan has a Molotov, so they're going to be splitting the A-bomb site, presumably. They'll try and burn up Lato. I think that's where the pressure is going to be on him. No, in fact, they throw it onto the hut instead. Oh, it's going to be absolutely fine. Dooley's here on Dumao. He'll get the kill. Art finds Nico, but Kisuke's got one in the corner. He is a sick pistol player, by the way. Do not underestimate him. Even in this 2-on-3, he could bring it back. You've got to be careful here, but they chip away at him. And Lato and Nissim able to finish off the round there. Lato, by the way, clocking in at a 17-7 scoreline. My God. Look, he's 10 kills ahead of anybody else on his team.
Absolutely killing it. Nico with that P250 gets nothing. Kaisuke, you think maybe there's a chance here, but Lato rock solid in towards this upper bomb site here. They do not get the plant. They don't get much done. 3 versus 1, nothing he could do, and it will be Legacy taking an early lead here. With no bomb plant, it suggests we'll take a full eco, so just one deagle. A couple... Oh, not even any flashbangs or upgrades. There's Glocks and a deagle. That's about it. You can see Sadzin preparing himself for the AWP. We saw this from him a few times this tournament, to stick with the pistols and get the AWP out for that first gun round.
Yeah, try and just make this as clean as you possibly can. Don't lose anything if you could avoid it. I do love the fact that he's got the dualies just and Nissim here playing that secondary position. This should be a very hard round to break through anything here towards the ramp. There's no armor as well, so...
Yeah, we've talked about this many times before. Try and bleed out some util from the CTs here on these full ecos, then choose your position, try and trade out at least 1 kill if possible. If you get the bomb down, that's the jackpot. It's about as good as it can get here. Nissim setting up Sads in here. He'll go for a couple of kills. And then when he goes to the reload, the Julies will be there to pick up the pieces. Just like that. Nice work. Clean sweep. Like you were looking for there, Anders.
Yeah, beautiful.
And now he does get the AWP for that first gun round. So far, so good. This is going swimmingly.
Look at Kerrigan buying a MAC-10.
Okay, we know what that means. That suggests we're going to be kicking things off with a bit of a rush.
Now, on the helmet watch front, they all have one. So he's not going to get... He should get it fast, but it's not going to be like a very clean entry here.
See what Kerrigan's got in mind. So he'll be dropping the smokes here. Whether they'll use them is yet to be seen. Lato defending that squeaky door. Utility being deployed now. Art towards outside. Trying to remove that CT vision. We have got a bit of rotation as well. Nissim has gone down towards lower to patrol that secret area. Lato in towards main to back up Art. Kerrigan getting ready to pull the ripcord, get himself in towards that upper bomb site. Similar sort of approach we saw in that first half. Molotovs go in, Kerrigan to try and open things up.
Burn it all out here if they can. Lato, it's exactly the same strategy. All the Molotovs. And the opening kills go the way of Falcons. I think you should leave with your Legacy.
Yeah, this round is done. Okay, well, wow. Legacy getting a taste of their own medicine, and boy, is it ever bitter. You're right, pretty much a mirror strat there. One player with the MAC-10, we knew what his job was. He was the sacrificial lamb. Karrigan has to run in through the flame and to see if he can get the information, and his teammates can trade him out. Thankfully, though, it went so well with the Molotovs and flashes. They actually managed to get a couple of opening kills, no problem. And you're right, Legacy no choice but to save.
Now here's a bit of history for the kids at home.
How far are we going back? And listen to the archives.
We're going real far back.
Okay, hit me.
Karrigan wasn't always this SMG in-game leader. I would say that he was made a believer in this kind of Counter-Strike by force, because he ended up playing Chopper so much when Chopper was on Vega Squadron. And Chopper basically invented the MAC-10 madness meta way back when, and Karrigan hated it. I remember he was complaining about it at events, like not on camera necessarily, but off the camera. He was not happy about how ridiculous he was getting shut down with it. But you know, he's turned it around. Now we've got a ton of them, those SMG IGLs.
It's a very potent weapon for what you have to invest, and the run and gun sort of mentality you can have of it. If you can catch an angle, run through some flames, and catch a CT with a nade in the hand or retreating, very annoying to deal with. Super meta as we get into round number 16 here. They managed to save 3 weapons, bear in mind Legacy. And Art, this is the kind of bullshit you expect from him. Yeah. What is he up to? Pushing outside at the start of the round. I've never seen anything like him.
Oh, that's so aggressive. I kind of love it.
That is just quintessential Art's gameplay there. No real rhyme or reason. I'm sure he had some flashbangs behind him. He's trying to present some ruthless aggression, but it's so crazy. You don't see many CT in-game leaders try that maneuver. Let me tell you.
So that all happened so quick. The smoke that he was running in, was that the T-smoke to put out the incendiary, or did he throw the smoke himself? Like, there's so many questions.
Wasn't ready for that. Wasn't looking it up.
Wait, they might actually be able to do this. Boost up in this round so early. Nissim's fallen away. Oh, you wish he would stick around, because Dumao is going to need him. They don't immediately check for the boost, but Nissim, you've got to come back here and help out. Good spray down, though. A double kill brings them back in a 3v3. If Nissim had been there, this would have been all over already. But he takes the fight to Nico. He's not afraid at all.
Oh, my God.
Remember who he's peeking on that side. You know that it's Nico. Might be Grand Finals Nico, but still, Karrigan in a 1 versus 3. And yeah, he's seen the player back there. He's picked up the bomb, and he wants to make as many footsteps, trying to lure him into it, climbing up. What's he up to? What's going on?
If he wins this, Anders, it'll be one for the ages.
Don't count him out yet. He might only have 18 bullets, and he might be alone here, but let's see what he could do. They're not actually coming up behind him. Lato, the first man to take a swing, he goes down, and Karrigan now 4 bullets left. Hunts him down. Deagle to get the kill, but that got exciting.
Oh, it's so unfortunate. They get that opening kill. They're gifted a frag from Art, essentially. They reset the round. They group up towards lobby. They decide a contact play towards a ramp is the way forward. But the perfect counter, Anders. The boosted player, they barely check it. He gets a double kill. The rotations come through. The round falls apart. Karrigan did well to get the bomb planted. I'll give him that. A chance to even win that round. You're right. If he had a few more bullets, you never know. But this is what it was like from Kyosuke's POV to see, well, what's he up to? The in-game leader's push has given us a freebie, but Dumao striking down there from above. Finds him yet another round here.
Got to respect Nissim for taking that fight as well. That can't have been easy, but 9-7.
Dude, they've got him. Backs to the wall.
Yeah, if they win this round, the money on the team side is
no round feels normal at all. There's always something bizarre happening each and every round. I love it. Let's get into it. Round number 17. Money's still available here for the Falcons.
Remember, the fact that Legacy are even in the grand final might be partially down to the fact that Lado had that ridiculous 1v3 clutch versus the Mongols on this very map.
It's a very good point.
That avoided overtime. That could have been it. That could have been the Mongols coming right back. Lato starts this round and takes down Tesses. Okay, they're going to smoke this off out here, but do we have any nades? Not at this stage in the game.
Team Falcons looking a little bit shell-shocked right now. Tessis goes down with no real resistance. 5-on-4. Incendiary suggests they know, or the nade, I should say, they know exactly what's going on. They've locked him out with the smoke as well.
Huge.
What do you do now? You push through this with the flash here, try and...
You almost have to, right?
I don't think you can anymore. Like, they know that you don't know how many rotations have come through.
That's a good point. Maybe you activate the lurker and Karrigan up here, try to see if he can find some pressure. 30 seconds on the clock. Yeah, they had to try and push him in. He actually finds the opening. That is disgusting from Harrigan. That brought them right back in the game. They had no other way out.
Look at Dumao's position, though. I think he's going to be overlooked here, but no, Nico checks it. Huge recovery here from the Falcons. Needed this, it felt like. TeSeS goes down early, but they fight back. Harrigan creeping out of the squeaky door, finding the opening kill, which allows them to take up.
That's why I thought it had to be him, because the rest of Falcons were locked down elsewhere. Like you pointed out, they really couldn't go through the smoke. They had no idea how many people were there. So Harrigan was the only other player in a position to find any information or even any opening.
It's a brave maneuver.
Huge.
Very art-esque from Harrigan there. Walking out, finds the timing, opens things up, enables his teammates to come through main entrance. And a sigh of relief here for Falcons. A very clean round here. This is important. They can take this AWP away as well. It looks like they're going towards T-spawn. That would be massive, but Sadson will hold on to his AWP. Nico, well done for checking that very, very difficult angle. Had he been overlooked, Dumao could have won the round there single-handedly. Timeout.
Especially when you've already got a kill on the hut. There's definitely a chance.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, very well done. Because Harrigan can't see him there. Yeah, super well played. That's a round that Legacy are going to be thinking about if this doesn't go their way. Still not too late, obviously. 9-8 is the scoreline here. They've saved an AWP. They've bought a second one. There's no way.
This is like...
You said there's been no normal rounds.
No, and like double AWPs on Nuke used to be a thing in CSGO. I don't see many teams running it in CS2, I'll be honest with you. And the reason is the retakes on the lower bomb site were an absolute nightmare. But you can take the ramp, you can take the AWP towards ramp, and then have a really strong outside and upper bomb site. We'll see how they deploy it, but that's...
Was it Legacy double AWPing on Inferno?
Yes. Yes, it was. Yeah.
Then why the hell not?
So yeah, one towards ramp. You could go towards secret and position yourself there. We'll see what they go for. But yeah, very unique to have double AWP on the CT side of Nuke. And Sadson's making it work. He'll find MONOZ to kick things off here. Beautiful shot to take down one of the world's best snipers.
Well, they lose Nissan though. TeSeS, he doesn't have many kills in this game. He was just bottom of the scoreboard. Now he's tied with Carrigan. So goes down. Sneaking through the smoke, what a kill.
Must have been a hell of a shot from TeSeS. That's the AWP, bear in mind, towards the ramp.
Yeah.
That he domed single-handedly. It's Art, though, sneaking his way in. Tech. Oh, it will be the AK to find him. TeSeS now coming to life in this grand final. 4 versus 2. Huge round to tie things up and break the bank of Legacy.
You have to push here. I feel like if you're Dumao and Sadson, you've got to manufacture something, and that's what they're doing.
Kind of a sick idea.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, this is kind of sick. It could backstab them.
They're both going up. I'm not even sure what the bomb is at the moment here. It's on Carrigan.
Okay.
He's walking in through the lobby. But Dumao, how action-packed. Oh, there's the shot. Dumao, do you want to jump right now? He's waiting for it. Tries to take the silent route down, but the Falcons, he must be confused. Where on earth are
Nico's going to get found.
Yeah, he might get shot right in the back of the head. He's turned the corner now, so the timing, it has eluded them for the second here, but this is where it gets real critical. 30 seconds on the clock. Nico, they've made the bomb site.
They look a little bit confused. Why is there an AWP on T-roof?
Yeah.
What's happening?
You're never expecting that. If he had been 3 seconds more forward there, Dumao, the bomb is lost in lobby, and the whole round could just crumble from that moment.
So thankfully, they will be saving. Thankfully for the Falcons, I should say. That was, again, it was looking like there was a moment where that kill from the T-roof and then the chance to backstab with the MP9 as well. They could have completely sabotaged their efforts, but they get away with it. It will be 9-9 here with 3 players surviving. Are they going to justify a hunt here in towards T-spawn? They'll all be leaving out of main entrance, and it looks to be them heading towards CT spawn themselves.
I thought what Dumao wanted to do was set up so that as soon as Sadson fires the AWP, he just jumps on faith alone. He just doesn't, like, he just does, you know, hopes that that's the moment. Obviously, easier said than done, but...
Damn, look at this opening pick. That was the shot from TeSeS. It was very nice. And then Taisuke managing to get the second, and TeSeS securing the round down lower.
I brought up this point last time they played this map Legacy, that Nism loves playing that railing. If anyone watched that series,
you did say
it an enormous amount. And I think I said in that game, it's so much that I worry about people taking that fight and just clearing them out, but...
They're going again with the double AWP setup.
Yeah, they saved both of them. Why the hell not?
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game here on the second half. Nothing seems to make sense, but I'm here for it.
You cannot say this has been boring. That's the most important part here.
2 AWPs saved.
I mean, if they win this round, then I don't know what the Falcons are, how they can justify that. MOUZ close, no one's checked him either, and he does get taken down, which is absolutely critical, because there was a Molotov on the ground there. He could have picked that up and ran away. He's sneaking in, he's pushing. Art aggressive, even with the AWP, he can't stop himself. NiKo goes down. No one can contain Art. You cannot leash this player. Another kill for Art as he is lurking them into lobby with an AWP. That's a sniper rifle.
Unbelievable scenes. It all falls apart. Falcons are trying to break through in towards the upper bomb site, but it all collapses. The double orbs paying dividends there. Opening kill from the MP9. It got really chaotic, really uncomfortable. Art, as we always say, thriving in that chaos, using the opportunity to push in towards the lobby with an AWP. Audacious, to say the very least. Hits him with the backstab, nails the headshot, and now Legacy steal the round away. 10-9 here. We're getting to the closing stages of this first map. Unclear who will be taking it, but it's the Falcons that look rattled. They are not enjoying this at all.
No, they're not. And this revitalizes all of the conversation about Falcons in the grand finals, the NiKo choking. We all know all the storylines. You have a couple of rounds like these, and it just makes it so much more dramatic for the Falcons side of things.
Oh, Kaisuke is actually lucky to get that second kill as well. We saw how blind he was there. Art's a beautiful little backstab, gets himself a couple of kills. Sad's in there through the smoke to close things down.
Not that it matters, but they're both flick headshots as well.
Yeah, it's so sick. Damn, dude. Oh, I didn't know what to expect when we came into the office today. Thought it might be a bit of a blowout. Thought Falcons would be manhandling Legacy here, but it's anything but. Legacy have got them. Their backs to the wall. Their foot on the throat. Huge round here as the double orbs still out there on the field. It's going to be a weak buy from the Falcons here. You can see Carrigan with the Galil.
True.
MongolZ does have the AWP, however.
He has not been nearly as impactful as I thought. Not that he's been playing badly, but I was expecting, especially on that CT side, that he would be able to shut it down. And now he's playing the T side opening. Art's relocated. He's down below. It's the only player here on the Legacy side that's rotated down. They've got Sadson with the other AWP on the ramp. So they can actually afford this. The weakest point might be if you can get into Mini here. If you're on the Falcon side, if you can somehow block off the garage or kill Nissim and hit that bomb site, I think that might be the best choice. But Kyusuke is going to be clearing this out, or at least attempting it here. I think he saw it. It doesn't matter. Art's lightning fast, hitting the shot there. And now Nissim's confirming they are going to be out. They are trying to split through Mini. I think that's the right call for Falcons, but can they make it across is the question here. Flashbang's good, but nobody's fighting him. And look at the clock, Henry. We're down to 24 seconds here. Falcons, what is the plan? What are you doing? The bomb is being brought down below.
But the orbs, they're waiting for them.
It is. And there's even less time. 10 more seconds past. A no scope from Hart. He doesn't hit it.
There's a chance.
Defending. They can get the bomb plant. They will get the bomb plant here. NiKo and Tessa's hand.
Oh!
Assassin! How has he got away with it? He's won the round. The Deagle to hunt down Tessa's. And there's no time here. My God, what a game.
I'm speechless. High-flying antics. High-octane Counter-Strike. Double orb setup on Nuke. Running through the flames, denying the plant. It looked like they found a gap down towards lower. A sigh of relief, but anything but. It's Art opening things up. He gets that opening kill. Tessa's down the vent. You think, okay, they've managed to find a way through. NiKo with that kill towards upper as well, but there's no time remaining. The Desert Eagle running through the flames, finds Tessa, Sadzin, saves the day there. And we'll go back to a single orb setup here, and it's an eco for the Falcons, Anders. We've got pistols and the saved AWP of MongolZ. He has to do absolutely everything here, and it's a great start. He will find Dumao towards ramp, try and find that next pick. He knows there's likely to be an orb there.
Yeah, but if anyone could murder the entire team here, it would be MongolZ. They must know that. They've got to respect the fact that he's still got that weapon. Oh, NiKo as well, known for a deagle or two. He's going to find out. It's through the smoke. Wait a minute. That surely is not just a blind shot, right?
Did he get it? Yeah, through the squeaky door smoke. I guess that's it. It was a smoke kill.
I didn't hear a grenade either. I don't think they blew it open.
Okay. A bit of fortune, a bit of luck perhaps, but it will be a 5-on-3. Still very possible for Legacy to win this round. NiKo looking for a second 1D, and he absolutely delivers. No luck there. That is pure skill.
What an absurd player he is when he really gets going here. Lato only good for the one. He is overwhelmed and overworked in that position.
Okay, Anders.
There's nothing Sadson can do. We're right back into the chaos of this game.
NiKo's Desert Eagle, my God. Just when he thought they were done, the Falcons find a way. Opening kill from MongolZ laid the foundations. NiKo built upon them. And now Sadson can do nothing but save here.
I hope we have that NiKo kill the first one through the smoke. You want to see. I mean, it's possible that Art tries to spray through, and that's the timing there. But either way, you're absolutely right. The second had nothing to do with luck at all.
Yeah, that was just beautiful counter-strike. If they can find Sadson here, will be very significant, and they have. Huge. Finally, advantage for the Falcons. Huge sigh of relief, just the AWP, one Deagle and Glock Sanders, and they avoid map points here. Let's have a look. This was the opening for MongolZ. You expect him to hit that sort of shot. Ridiculous scenes here, though, from NiKo. That's the shot we were looking for. The second was just sublime. And then the fact they take down all 5 members as well, just a cherry on the cake there. We are going to see they need to make a financial decision here. The money is not good. I don't think you can justify force buying at this stage of the game. You have to let them tie things up.
They've gone, like, if the thing is, if they buy anything on Sadson, obviously that's going to prevent potentially the AWP, but they have done the hero from us or the hero M-Force but in the past. Like, this is a team that loves to push the edges of what's even possible with the economy.
The thing is, you're only going to get 2,400 into the next round.
Okay.
You cannot really justify any real expense at this point. Like, a couple of upgraded pistols, sure. I think you need every single dollar, though. Let them get to 11-11, and then you can still try and close it out in regulation.
They got some 5.7s. I know you love a good 5.7.
Oh, yeah, who doesn't? NiKo knows the money's low, knows they're probably eco. Going to be picking up the pace here. Art, he'll be going down quickly.
He didn't expect that they were going to be that fast. He did only have a USP, I believe, so maybe was going to be having a hard time finding impact regardless. Well, yeah, Falcons look a little bit more comfortable again. Kisuke's been playing very well. He's up to 20 kills, but NiKo and MongolZ not necessarily that far behind. And for a moment there, Tessus were lagging. We don't care about Karrigan's kills. That's not what he's here for most of the time. I mean, he'll have some impactful ones. He certainly did at one point there, picking up a double with the Deagle himself, Karrigan, in the match. But we don't want him at the top of the scoreboard. Tessus edging his way forward here, going to fight against Nissim. Really good protocol there to try and make sure that you're always going to be ready for the fight. Dumao, he thinks one, but Karrigan still takes him down. So they've made their way through this round very respectfully. Falcons going to be taking down Lato, and all right, consolation kill there for Sadson.
Okay.
It'll be a tight game. Let's go.
It's been very uncomfortable, very chaotic, as you might expect from in-game leaders such as Art and Karrigan, but all we know is Anders has been very, very entertaining. One of the best maps of the entire tournament so far. What a way to kick off the grand final.
Yeah, this is a real treat, isn't it? And the fact that Mirage is the third map, which Legacy are really good on, I think there's a lot cooking right now. But much could be decided depending on who wins this, the momentum, the early, advantage of doing that.
We've got
really connects that.
A lot of action here. Kaisuke loves this maneuver, getting down towards the secret steps. Look how quickly he's down. There's any reaction. I don't think they're going to send anyone down just yet. So he's got free reign at the lower bomb site for now. Teammates going to try and join him.
This is actually brilliant. Yeah, the Falcons taking a page out of the Legacy playbook here and saying, we're going to play so fast, you're not going to expect it. You can see Dumao coming down the stairs. He's instantly dead unless they can find a kill right now. They cannot. Kisuke, he will not be stopped. A double, they burn Art out. Tessus with the Molotov, and they're already on that save protocol. They probably were on the first 2 kills alone, but they will not be allowed to. MongolZ clips Sadson as he's about to make his escape, retreating back to the CT spawn. Falcons look to be the first to take the map point here. 12-11. They could just steal it away from Legacy towards the end, or we could have overtime. It's going to be rough to get there for Legacy. They'll have no money.
Thing is, they're the sort of team, though. You give them a few pistols, couple of rifles, they can make it work, and as you know it. And the thing is why you're going to be so worried about what Art's got cooking for this final round of regulation. It's going to be very tense. Do you slow it right down? Do you go for a fast play yourselves and just try and counter whatever they've got in mind?
Yeah. That's a big question here.
Might be worth the timeout from Zonic just to like calm everyone down and talk about what could ARC be bringing to the table here.
That is a good point. Now, they've already done the boost in lobby or towards ramp.
Yes.
So doing that again is probably dangerous if you're on the CT side, but maybe there are other wicked tricks out here. They've done Art has pushed aggressively once in the yard. I don't even really want to try and guess what's happening in Art's brain because half the time I don't know.
Like I said, MP9s, pistols, Falcons, a Cyber Leap here. You're not going to get a better chance than this to close out your opponent's map pick. It's not been a fun outing for them. It's been chaotic to say the very least, and it all comes down to this. Can Tessus hold them at bay towards the ramp room?
Flash through, he certainly can. It's a great position. I thought they were going to go through Hut and Squeak at the same time, but that's not the case. Lado's been playing up on the Hut there, sneaking through, and for once, they've taken down Kysuke. That could be massive.
That's an AK.
It is an AK taking over. It's also a Molotov stolen, a T-side Molotov here, not the incendiary. Could absolutely make a difference. We never know.
Tessus is low as well. All of a sudden, this round gets a lot more competitive.
It's very doable, but Art, he wanted the aggression, he wanted to find the information, and modesty was waiting for him.
That's the AK removed, bear in mind. OHP on Nissim and Lato as well. Should be enough now for Falcons to take this first map. 3 kills away from doing so. There's only MP9s and pistols to stop them. All 3 players positioned towards upper. Indeed, Gamble stack in towards the A-bomb site. Oh. But if they do go in towards upper, there is a chance, Sanders. The MP9s can do a lot of devastating work, and towards ramp we go. It could be the idyllic call here. 35 seconds.
So they're sending in Tessus first in case there's a boost.
Yeah.
They'll find out.
You can see how tentative they are. Everyone's so scared of what could be around the corner.
Okay, they hear the footsteps, they hear the flashbang. Surely they're still thinking. They're hoping it's a fake.
It should be GG. Monasty's got the vent rotation. Unless it comes
right.
Okay, that's it. Surely, Anders.
Yes, nice shot. Oh, and he picks up one. Oh! The Flash is back in the grand final, and that's a great way to cap it off here. A slow start, but Falcons, they return and they win the opening map on Nuke. On the other side of things, Legacy, I mean, hopefully they'll keep the mental intact, keep the same energy, just don't respect Falcons at all, and, you know, and make it exciting.
It was looking so promising, though, for the Legacy in that first map. It felt like they had the Falcons eating out of the palm of their hand. So many great ideas on the T side, so much momentum, so much chaos seems to be the operative word of the day. But let's get into it. It will be the second map of this best of 5 grand final here at CAC. It will be the CT start for the Brazilians as Falcons head over towards a B bomb site. Smoke and a flash available. No initial utility deployed, and we'll see whether they want to go thick and fast or slow things down a little bit. Lato with the Julies to open things up.
It does look like they want to speed it up, but once they make contact here, they could slow it down. All right, they've already thrown open the smoke.
Oh, they're going through red. They're going through red.
Wait. Yeah, you're right. That goes so deep, bounces off of CT spawn, and now see if they can make a bit of an opening. They are going to try and wrap around here. Art with so much on his hands. Nissim, he has to win that fight, and Monacy taking him down. Now it's trouble. Kysuke spins around, gets another couple of kills. It's all on Lato, alone against the world, but you know what? He's got the bomb. You're right. He's got it right in front of him here, and they're low on health as well. Nico out of the round. Lato, he was a champion on Nuke. He has been playing maybe the best tournament that we've ever seen him play. And now he's in a 1 versus 1. Kysuke on the other side. The pistol expert of Falcons peeks into him. Oh, he never runs out of bullets either. Lato with a giant clutch.
It was looking so promising there. A unique strategy from the Falcons, getting the B lane control, and then Carrigan from the B lanes throwing a smoke that lands in CT spawn. They go through red. They do it for the B split through the back lanes. I've never seen anything like it. Such a unique idea, but well held by Lato, surrounded by players, gets himself a triple kill and holds his nerve against Kaisuke. No plant either as we get into the second round.
3 bullets left as well. Madness. Absolute madness again. I love that we're sharing that same energy.
Okay, has to be the eco here. Surely there's a deagle or 2 out in the mix. We saw what Nico was able to do with that on Nuke. Damn, they'll be gutted they didn't pull that one off. For now, smoke towards short, smoke towards long. Flash over, try and get the plant down. Boost your chances at the next gun round.
Vissim's right here, the perfect weapon for the job, but somehow he does get traded or killed outright. Lato still back at it again. If not for Lato, that nuke would have been a lot more one-sided, and he's still going strong in this one. That clutch, and now into a double kill in this round, and it's more of a formality here. I kind of would have loved to have seen Falcons try a faster push, because you know what? They have a very cool smoke that they throw Falcons towards that B bomb site that actually lands, you know, in the cave, the front part of the cave on the CT side, there's like a ceiling gap. It's not even a window. It's like a narrow slit.
Okay.
Falcons know how to smoke that really like right outside of T-spawn to the right-hand side.
Yeah.
And that means they can go B very, very quickly. I love that smoke.
Well, picking up the pieces are the Falcons here. It felt like a locked-in pistol until Lato shut them down on that B bomb site. They will be entering with AKs and a Galil in the hands of Carrigan here. Mid, always such a big talking point, and it's a nice grenade to kick things off. Smoked off towards elbow as well. Tesses, is he feeling brave? Will he be flashed through? We have got Carrigan with the flashes in T-spawn. There they go, and it's going to be the opening kill. Who's picking the majority of them up? It's going to be Dumao, while blind, getting the double.
Huge. Like I said, Kizuke is kind of an expert at entering into the middle, but he's shut down in this round.
Yeah, they were trying to avoid the initial utility, but it allowed Legacy to get up close and personal. Smoke goes down, playing in front of the flashes, even while blind though. It's a double kill for the star player of Legacy, stepping up and looking very good for a 3-0 start in their CT campaign. Still plenty of time, round not necessarily over, but they're operating with one smoke and a Molotov. Galil for Carrigan. Honestly, he'll be smoking off towards the short side. Molotov available from as well.
There we go. But you're right, the round doesn't have to be over here. If you get up and get one kill on a bomb plant, it's suddenly on.
Thing is, they're playing this very well. You got to let them have the B site to some extent. They don't actually have any further utility. You're not playing in the bomb site. You're playing your one-and-done positions because you have such a massive man advantage here. Nice little crossfire. R to take that first contact. Takes down the bomb. Gets himself a double. No one-and-done here. He wants to triple. Nissan will take it, but it's a clean sweep there from Legacy. Great start here. The Falcons starting to spiral. Can't get anything done in that first gun round. Not a single kill. No bomb plant. Absolutely nothing. 4 or 3 players without kills here for the Falcons so far. Feeling the pressure once again. Here's Dumao, like we said, completely blind on that second one as well. And then it's Arts. Nice spray control. Solid. And it has to be the partial buy now. Lost bonus accumulating, but no real signs of life yet. Falcons with that very unique pistol approach. The B split through CT spawn. See what they can do with the pistols here. Molotov.
Oh, careful. Don't want the grenade in hand, Nissim here. They're already out. Nobody realizes, but a missed opportunity perhaps.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay then. Nissim. How did he get that kill so quick? He must have just pulled his mouse across the desk there.
Yeah, that was a nutty flick. Monacy, nothing to do, nothing to say. Legacy getting stronger and stronger, the money getting out of control, and there's another clean sweep of the look at things here. They have got money for days.
I think one of the things you have to be worried about as well on this map when Falcons are playing the T side is, assuming they can get a little bit of more map control, Tesses is really good, I think, at finding those lurk timings over in the A-bomb side. So sometimes you'll see him kind of walk out there. He's going to be up against Sadson, and now that, well, he doesn't have the AWP yet, but if Sadson's going to have that AWP, he loves playing the big box. And I'm wondering if Tessis is any way to kind of get rid of him behind that box. It's a hard position to Molotov. I guess you can smoke or flash it, but...
I am surprised they didn't throw away the FAMAS and pick out the AWP, considering their bankroll right now.
That's a good point.
I think it would be worth it, considering you know the Monacy Orb's going to be getting deployed momentarily. It certainly has here around number 5. Bit more of a default setup here. 2 players working towards the B lane. You got the bomb down outside the double doors. Is trying to establish some basic control. Wait for CT aggression here. Wait out those elbow smokes. See if there's any A main aggression here. Flashed in his Tesses. No one home. You can see Sads in there. The sniper playing up close and personal with the M4. Massive boost from Monacy, but no one giving him a pick to work with. So what's the play here now? Double stack in towards the cave room. It's going to be Art and Lato. Nico to challenge first. Does he get flashed in or just swing this, Anders? Time will tell.
Lato, if anyone could, it might be him. Strong shot, but good return from Carrigan, but they've got a backup plan, and it's Art. Able to steal this one away. He's going to smoke it off, and they're throwing a little bit of utility onto the B bomb side, but it's all for show right now. Falcons not committing to that push. Instead, They're going to make their way down towards middle. Dumao, that is dangerous. You've got to be so careful here. He spotted one. He's still jumping. I really don't like this.
It's okay. I think he spotted him, though. He falls off.
He knows that they're there.
Yeah, so he's just got to go back up the A bomb site, smoke off towards A main.
That's big. Means they can focus on this donut.
Oh,
There's only 25 seconds. Like I said,
Sadson wins this round. Yeah, he wins this round from this position. IMO. Let's see.
He's here so often, and maybe they know they're looking at the box, but there's only 15 seconds left. Creeping on out, Sadson. Perfect timing. 10 seconds left. And 2 versus 3. But hold the phone. They picked up a couple of kills. MongolZ goes down, and with 5 seconds, the bomb is going to be planted here. Keisuke, he was their best player by a country mile on that Nuke map. Did he win this clutch? Not at all. The FAMAS, we said he had to throw it away potentially, but it comes back to haunt Keisuke in this round, and it's another one for Legacy. What a start. CT side as well. Can be very tricky on Ancient sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely true. No problem so far. Everything going in their favor. As we said, Sadson's position, the linchpin of the defense. He manages to ruffle the feathers and allow those rotations to come through. Keisuke, nothing he could do there. 10 HP. Sure, he gets the bomb down, enables another buy, I suppose, but they didn't anticipate the two-man setup here. Carrigan, nice trade, but Art to take him down. Sadson wins the round in my book with that kill. Excellent work. And as we mentioned, a buy is available here, but yeah, the FAMAS comes out on top. 5-0. Tactical timeout from the Falcons here.
Just something else that's cool to watch for at home, if you haven't seen this from the Falcons, they are a team now that throw a T-spawn Molotov to stop the CT smoke that's coming in towards the T side of middle.
Yes,
Lands
good point.
on top, and the smoke just puffs in the air, and it looks like everyone's going to miss their utility, but it's crazy.
I was about to say, it felt like Legacy weren't doing that instant smoke. They were throwing it on the fly from middle, maybe just to avoid that.
It could be the case.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
We'll have a look. Maybe we can jump into that spawn at the start of the round and see whether they are going to be throwing the instant.
Yeah, because I went and checked all of the top teams in the world if anyone else is throwing it, and nobody but Falcons is right now.
Okay.
They are throwing it from early from spawn. They throw a second one there. Oh, Keisuke trying to get out. Falcons don't have a lot to work with here. Carrigan, he's tickling him through the smoke, but he can't actually find the kill. Art. One Molotov goes right by his face, and there's Sanson again back hugging the Bucks, which he does love to do. Nico's the one to go down at next. Dumao, he cannot make it a double, so still a slim chance to get into the round. AK on Keisuke, he's about half health as well. And Sadson has got his scope healed on that. He also scopes at the worst possible time, but it might be fine here. A little bit of pressure. Don't want to count him out, but shooting him in the back is certainly a great way to get rid of him.
Want to see Deagle. No util. Bomb on his back. Gonna try and find success elsewhere, realizing that A is completely shut down. Food T spawn towards B, presumably here. They will rotate over in time. It's going to be Nissan with the AK-47, full health. Got an HE to work with as well. They can just leave the AWP floating towards middle. And Nissan getting in a powerful position, locking him off before he even gets a chance to come through the double doors. They keep the streak going. Now, that was the partial buy. As mentioned, maximum loss bonus, of course. So they will have everything they need, including the MongolZ AWP into this round, if he wants it.
All right.
But this is a disaster. Falcons map pick can't get going at all. Teslas yet to frag. Carrigan 1 and 6. Nico 0-6.
That's with 133 ADR.
Yeah, they're getting walloped out there right now.
If anything, you would think that it would be Legacy coming out maybe a little bit, defused after that first map. You need to get it into a victory. You need to get overtime, but it doesn't work. Okay, here's the entry.
That's more like it.
Is going over as well, but Sadson trades him out. Still very respectable from Keisuke. That's what you are looking for.
Recovery now required from Legacy. The first time they've been on the back foot on this CT campaign. Lato tucks himself into a very sneaky position here. Does Carrigan detect it at all? You can hear the crowd loving it.
Yeah.
Carrigan looks like he's going to check. Needs a pre-fire here. Comes out on top.
Oh, yeah. I think if you're Lato, you're wondering what's happening. Why is everyone reacting all of a sudden? Nissim and Sadson, 2 versus 4. They have such a big bank, but you probably don't want to be giving over this AWP nonetheless. And yeah, stacking up a bomb site's a reasonable choice. At least if they show up, you have a chance.
Surely they don't lose this round. Falcons have a 4-on-2 advantage.
Look
The
at
bomb is
Tessa's
coming in
working.
towards B, to be fair, but they are going to fall
bringing it
back. Yeah, they've actually got the space. Tessus is called. A is completely clear. Do not walk into the gamble stack.
So what he's doing here, this A lurk role, is actually Tessa's second best role in the game. He's so good at finding the timings. So that's something to really look for. Like I said, normally he'd be running into Sanson, and that's, you know, that could be an interesting duel to kind of to look on there. But yeah, good work from Tessus. Doesn't have to get a kill, just has to realize there's nobody at the site. Yeah, and Legacy, not much they could have done in this one. It's the double opening into the middle with the flashes going over the wall and everything else.
Yeah. Kaisuke delivers the goods there. Need to keep this clean, though. You're not really going to be damaging the finances, hunting the CTs. You're the ones who are...
Damage your own finances.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it won't do much at all. You can see Art's got $13,000. Sad's in 8K. Tessez. Sure, you take one down, but anything that affects you guys going forward.
They could actually just opt to steal the AK. You can buy the AWP, right? Oh, Sadson. What is the plan? You can't defuse it now.
But it'll take them down with the blast.
Maybe, yeah, draw them back into the bomb blast.
They've lost the orb.
Oh, no!
I don't think Nico can get it. That is absolutely massive. Does he get it? He does. Okay. Woo. Sigh of relief there, but still quite a hollow victory. And there's a 4-on-2, and almost everyone goes down. Thankfully, you recover the AWPs. You wouldn't have been able to buy that otherwise.
You're right, though. I mean, we've seen this before. I think most classically on Nuke, when you run into the site to pretend to defuse the bomb and you draw people back in. I just thought they were so far away they didn't even hear it, but fair enough. Nico is 0-6.
Yeah, it's rough. You can see some concessions need to be made here. Tessa's down to TYLOO. A few players about all the utility they need. First round on the board for Falcons, but not a comfortable finish. Trying to get some mid-control once again. It's going to be Tessez working with Kaisuke. Got the double kill before. Need to see Nico come online now. One of his signature maps, one of the masters of the B ramp.
Yeah, and they've swapped Sadson towards front of Donut here, so trying to keep it interesting with the AWP, and they're going to go for a bit of a boost looking over. Who's going to be ready for this? This is an interesting treat here. Kaisuke, yeah, he was kind of looking, but definitely not ready to take the fight. And Tessez, he can't go through the smoke on the other side. Otherwise, he could capitalize on the fact that he's going to know that there's nobody on the A-bomb site. But it's smoked off.
Comfortable now. Sure, you got some mid-control with a man deficit. They'll smoke off towards Donut once again. Sad's in there with the AWP. Going to blow it open momentarily when he finds an opportunity. Carrigan's there. And he will be taken down. Beautiful CS here from Legacy. Great teamwork. Both angles covered. Getting the absolute most out of that smoke.
And you know Tessa's going to be looking this. Like I said, this is his bread and butter on the map. Sneaking his way out. He's really, truly lurking it. He's fully role-playing this one, crouching his way forward. MOUZ, got to back out, try and see if you disconnect. Don't go down. Don't give them a way back into the round here. Flash is coming in for a teammate.
Good flash.
Oh, great teamwork, but m0NESY still finds a kill, and Nico got it fully blind. Art to the rescue, stops the bomb plant. Otherwise, this round could have been washed away, but I think now they're in trouble here. On top of the incendiary, Art gets a double kill. MOUZ with the triple, and Legacy, they are right back to winning, but they nearly gave up that 2-on-4.
And this is a real problem now for Falcons. Sure, you won the previous round, but only one player survives.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You don't get a bomb plant this time either. And that smoke break, that was really quite beautiful. Both angles covered. You're watching players creeping over towards red. You got the orb looking towards the boost and towards middle in general. And Art, just great counter-strike here. Forces out of m0NESY. He has to go through the flames and runs him down. And 7-1 scoreline here. And as I said, the money is going to be in a really weird spot for the Falcons with no plant coming through. I think they have to take an Eco Anders. They could get a hero AK, I suppose, but then you're kind of limiting the AWP potential going forward. m0NESY has the most cash. Do you really want to put the AK in his hand and limit the sniper potential in the future? This is spiraling.
It is really spiraling. They're supposed to be a lot better than this Falcons on this map.
But they do win these sort of rounds. We saw it on Nuke.
Okay.
Some deagles and a rifle, that's all they really need.
It'd be so much fun to try and see them go for one of those really fast B executes with that smoke I was discussing earlier, but we're not really seeing that at the moment. They're not feeling it.
Going towards A, it's going to be a little fake on that side of the map. You can see the bombs tucked away outside the B double doors.
Oh, you're right.
So I guess they send in Nico. Like I said, his signature move is trying to work that B bomb site, but he's going towards the B lane for now. So there's the initial wave of util, and they're going to suggest that this is the fake. It's kind of a double bluff, I suppose, Anders. They'll try and now make their way in towards A, pull the rotations over, and clutch up with the remaining players towards B, hoping the rotations come through.
You're right, that is a very layered approach to the round, if it can work out. But the problem is, it would be so much better if they could actually initiate a fight over here.
Yeah, the fact they're smoked off, they feel like there's no point in this running out to our certain death there. So they're going to have to recalculate this one.
I mean, it's kind of working a little bit. People are being brought away. They had 3 people at the B bomb site. Now it is just Art here. So it's not impossible that this can still work. Deep smoke, they're continuing to sell this
The thing is, they need a clean kill here.
Yeah, it's not bad, actually. MOUZ, though. Very nice spray down.
Oh, that will do.
How has he got away with it? He's running straight into 2 rifles.
Now
they planted the bomb over at the other bomb site. Yeah, Art is so far back. I can't believe it. That's a running deagle. Point blank range against 2 rifles. Although he'll... Oh, my God!
No.
The rest of that sentence was going to be he'll get the kill on Karrigan at a minimum. But Karrigan, a flick out of nowhere. The Tech-9 somehow comes out on top. And now Lato and Nissim, they're in a little bit of trouble here. Good crouch in for the spray. It's not over yet.
Has to be Nico
as well. Full-on defuse. Go for it here. Nico, you need a run right now. Oh, the defuse is through. Legacy win the round. After all that work from Kyusuke, you'd want to see them win this one.
Oh, close but no cigar. At least they get the plan, I suppose. That was the partial buy with the Deagles. An interesting idea, like you said, a layered strategy, multiple fakes and double bluffs. But MOUZ holds on strong. Kaisuke with a lovely sequence over the Desert Eagle. You thought Karrigan in that Tech-9, you think finally they're going to steal a round away, but Legacy are bringing some fantastic CS to the table here in the grand final. They are the defending champions here at CAC, and you can see why. Great game from them so far, 8-1 up. Kaisuke has enough. The only round they picked up so far is when he's gone hell for leather, going out towards middle. Can't do it this time, and just an early kill. There's Nico, bringing it back to a 4-on-4 at least.
That double deagle looked sick from the CT side. It looked out of this world from the point of view of Kyusuke in that last round. But you're right, though. He has been the only one contributing. Look at the kills on everybody else right now. And he's the aggressive player in middle. He's supposed to be dying a lot more.
A is wide open, but the bomb is all the way back in T-Sport.
You almost hate the fact that they smoked this off. Or maybe they are trying to draw people over and they'll just go back to attack B.
Oh, so you get all this space, but you can't utilize it.
Actually, this could even give it away, right? You throw the smoke, but there's no bomb plant to follow. I think it's possible that the CTs are going to be thinking, well, that feels really weird.
So they're going to grab the bomb and try and get over that. Sadson with the AWP patrolling towards our red room. Smoke off a donut. You're going to have Nico lurking towards the cave, showing a bit of presence before they fully commit.
Question right now is how good is Legacy's retake going to be on the A bomb side if they could even get there? With Nico holding this line, 1 kill might do it. He's so curious, and he goes down, and
it's got to go now, boys.
Yeah.
It's kept them over that side of the map. It's not ideal that he goes down with nothing.
Double incendiary on the retake. They also have the AWP, but I don't know. I mean, if they had a smoke, it'd be even better on Legacy, but I won't count them out here.
No,
they're
definitely
far
not.
away. But they've got here very quickly. Tess's awkward angle, grenade behind him, and Lato trades that kill out. It's all on MongolZ. 1 versus 3. Falcons, the freest of bomb sites you'll ever see. And now see if MongolZ can hold it. He misses the first shot, and MOUZ, not hesitant, will take a double kill. Up to 13 himself. Legacy, they continue. Oh my God, where are the Falcons gone? I know it's a grand final, but they win the first map. They should have the momentum.
They've had their wings clipped. Nothing going for them whatsoever. The only round that's worked out has been Kaisuke and a double kill towards middle. He's had plenty of double kills, but it hasn't been enough to find more than 1 round. They tried to send Nico in to keep the players on that side of the map, but it felt like he needed at least 1 kill. He confirms as the B stack, but what a retake. Looking so powerful right now. Our Legacy, a couple more rounds to go, Anders. Kaisuke will try his luck once again. Can he replicate the success of before?
He's doing this alone as well. They're just putting all their faith into this one guy in the middle.
Yeah, right. Karrigan works towards the cave here. Lato to deal with, and, well, it's Karrigan is dealt with. Opening kill once again.
Has anyone got any opening kills on the Falcon side apart from QSuke? I feel like they're losing every opening fight.
Yeah, no one has. QSuke is 1-3 right now. Everyone else 0-3, 0-3,
No,
0-0.
That can't be the case. That
One opening kill.
No way. Round number 11, and yeah, they've got some damage on Lato, and he's taking him down for the smoke even. Their superstar in QSuke is gone. MongolZ gets one.
A chance here, Anders.
There is a chance. They don't have a lot of grenades left on the T side. A couple of flashes to set it up. Maybe Nico. How aggressive do you want to be? He's got 2 kills at least, and around the corner we go. Great. A headshot to pick it up, and Sanson. Any chance of winning the round's pretty much gone here. The grenade,
okay.
Even if it killed him, I doubt it's going to happen. Nice contribution there for Nico. Round 3.
Desperately needed that round. Holy moly. Nico finally arriving on the second map. His best sequence so far, gets the triple kill. Nice alley-oop with the flashbang as well. Made them uncomfortable in the back lanes. Human rubble is all that remains there. It's going to be sad to save the AWP. Money should be absolutely fine for this last round, but 3 is all they can get on the Falcon side now.
I guess when you are in a 4-3, when the bomb is planted, and you only have flashbangs left, it sort of makes sense to go for this kind of play.
You have to, yeah. Very nice from Nico, but I can't stress this enough. They need this last round. We've seen 9-3 comebacks plenty of times at this tournament. Legacy pulling off a couple themselves.
They have.
Yeah.
Most notably on Inferno, which is the final map in the series.
True.
Against the Mongols. Had a 10-2 second half on that T side. It's wild. But that's some distance into the future here, that 5th map. We're not going to be anywhere near it yet. Second map of this one, if you're just joining us and waking up here. Nissim run down, knocked down by Nico, and now they really are putting on a little bit of a pace of change pace here. They're going to go for it. Quick bomb plant as well. They want that 3rd round. Trying to make sure they could get it. He is exploding in the last couple of rounds.
Yeah, he's had enough. Double kill for Nico, triple kill in the previous round. Has he got more left in the tank? We're all blind right now. Shots don't connect, but he does survive and get out of the choke point.
2v4, got no chance but to go for it. Here is the 12th round. Falcons should never be able to lose this one, and they will not. MongolZ and Carrigan, bit of contribution. 3 rounds is what they get in the first half. That's just on the edge of what's even minimally possible. I think if they get less than that, there's no conversation to be had.
Considering you're the heavy favorites coming into this grand final, we thought it'd be a 3-0.
It's a great map for you.
And you just about get through Nuke by the skin of your teeth, and now you've been outclassed in the first half of your pick of Ancient. It never really felt like they got going at all. Just to note, that was the 2nd opening kill they've had there with Nico's entry kill towards the B bomb site. They were just getting owned across the map there. Fantastic work from Legacy. Really impressive teamwork. You've got Dumao, Lato, Nissim, all at double digits. Kaisuke had some good contributions. He gets 12 frags, but yeah, this is looking quite dire for Falcons. We all know they need the pistol here in the second half as they switch over to the CT forces here. To be fair, Anders, they should have won that pistol, if you remember, to kick things off. It could be a very different half. They had a very interesting, unique pistol strategy that fell apart in the 1v2.
It was so cool. Yes, it was the latter 1v3 that clutched it for them. But I think that's a really important point to bring up. It should have been Falcons winning that one. It was creative. It was cool to see.
So, Carrigan, what have you got for us? Julie's in the hands of MongolZ, and this is going to be a technical pistol here. We've got double smokes, decoys, Molotovs, and players making their way towards the elbow. We have got Art patrolling the B lanes right now.
So the double Molotov on Legacy.
So smoke towards short, Molotov towards long, as they get ready to go on middle here, Anders.
That's a strong headshot. I said QSuke, he's so good in these pistol rounds for Falcons. The team as a whole don't win a lot of pistol rounds, but not because of QSuke. That is what he does very well. Nico back here. He's going to get Molotov off. There's the one. Lato is back, and he will find a kill, but MongolZ does one better. Takes down Lato, and now they've been slowed down. The bomb lost here to the CT side. Nissim and Art, 2 versus 4 is looking very difficult. I can't see a way they can bring this one back. Oh, but maybe with Art finding a kill, that might help. They pick up the bomb again. Falcons.
No, surely not.
I didn't even want to say it. But it's in everyone's minds right now. We're all thinking the same thing.
Was a 4-on-2, now a 3-on-2. Plenty of time to work with.
Yeah, they're bringing the bomb back through middle, back towards A long. And you know what? Somehow they might have threaded the needle to end up in the absolute perfect positions. Oh no, Falcons, they're thinking this is a B hit. They're thinking they're about to sandwich them in the cave. They're thinking we're right on top of them. Surely this is where they're gone, but they found the one exit route that just skipped the entire Falcons team. What is happening?
They will have no kits, but thankfully no Nissim available for Legacy here. Another 1v3 pistol situation. Can Art do the unthinkable?
Surely he can't buy enough time. If he gets one kill, maybe he can play for time. But right now, he's going to have to at least fight one of them before that lack of a kit becomes a big issue here. Okay, they tap the bomb immediately. They put the pressure on him. He has to peek, and they can already guess where he is. But Art doing good work. Still some seconds left. Nico steps it up and saves the round as Karrigan was defusing on the other side. Falcons, my God, did they need that.
But the thing is, they're not out of the woods just yet, Anders. With that bomb going down, as you noted, they spotted the gap, threaded that needle. It gives them the opportunity to force buy in the second round, which you imagine they're going to do. Nice shot, open things up with the USP. Lato finding them some space. It was a nice spray down with those dual elites and MongolZ. It felt like the round was over there, but Art recovering the bomb, getting that kill. Things got a little bit dicey out there, but nice clean finish from Nico. As mentioned, the force buy comes through. Legacy can definitely win this round. It would be almost GG if Falcons gave this one up. And Nico trying to take matters into his own hands. Very aggressive, and thankfully gets away with that one. 2 HP. It was on a knife's edge. Tesses feeding himself. Needs to be careful here. Can't be spammed through the smoke himself here. But they've got the man advantage. Nico very, very low indeed. Round certainly not over. Karrigan patrolling the top of the B ramp. Smoke in hand. We have got a ton of utility remaining on the T side here. I'm talking 3 smokes, 3 Molotovs, flashbangs available. Got to leave the CTs in the dark for a little bit here. Art's going to be setting up util. It's going to be a cave smoke, I believe, coming in.
I think they would have gone for it so quick if they would have got the kill on Nico, because they were actually faking beam presence there, Legacy. They had so many grenades in the middle to try and convince Falcons that they were going mid, but they never wanted to.
Karrigan's got to smoke the top of ramp now.
Yeah. Oh, and it's a nice deep smoke. I do hate it when people throw shallow smokes on this bomb site, because the T's can hide in them, and they can just jump out on the other side. Is there even a way to get into this round now?
Going to be Molotoving towards the pillar on the bomb site and towards Cubby by the looks of things here. They have got one more smoke, that's for sure, being deployed by Art. Double Molotov on the site. We saw the Molotovs, how effective they were on Nuke. Can they replicate that success? And Tess is looking uncomfortable here.
I just found a gap right in front of the smoke, though.
Oh, this could work, Anders.
Maybe it could, but look at the clock as well. There's only 13 seconds left. Nissim close with the deagle. He doesn't quite get the kill. Dumao will get one, though, but they're running out of time, and I think the opportunity has come and gone, unfortunately, here for the Legacy side. Falcons, though, good hold. Important, like you said. They weren't out of the woods. They had to win this early round. Now they get a chance to breathe, maybe for the first time on Ancient.
A moment's respite for sure. Nico, this was an audacious maneuver to say the least. If he goes down there, you've given him a rifle, there's no trade potential. Thankfully, he gets away with it with 2 HP. And even still then, they were holding the B bomb site. The Desert Eagle coming out of cave. Felt like that round could have fallen apart, but they've managed to get through it. And now it's a full eco. Should be 9-6, no problem.
Okay, it looks like they could be going pretty quick here. MongolZ, you might want to fall back just so that you don't give up the rifle. Oh, but it's going to be absolutely fine. The spray control is magnificent. And Dumao is going to go down in the middle. Now, I don't know if I missed this, Henry. It's possible that I just wasn't catching it. But when Nico pushes in like that, I think the normal protocol for that push is that the players inside of the B bomb site will throw a flash that doesn't flash Nico, but flashes everyone on the T side. This is, as far as I know, a protocol that Na'Vi invented. If you see Na'Vi do it, it's Bit that's going to be pushing the middle, and it's Alexi who's going to be setting up those flashbangs. They made it so popular. I don't think that flashbang came. So Nico was fighting just a straight-up fight.
Well, thankfully he won it. It would have been an absolute disaster if he went down, offered up a rifle, and I don't think they would recover that game if they lost that round. But thankfully, the Falcons with 3 in a row now, and a 3-round game. It was looking like a disastrous affair here on Ancient, but they are certainly back. And Karrigan He's got that MP9 pushing down the B ramp. Nice smoke. It is going to be an A attack here. You've got 4 players towards A main, but that smoke might dissuade them. Bomb's making its way back. It's on the back of Art right now.
Yes, and Nico has no more utility either. So eventually, when that smoke fades from the A main position, surely MongolZ has to get a bit closer. And by the way, it is going to be MongolZ without the AWP. Some mid presence being shown right now to really sell the idea that we're going to be here, but they're not.
Okay, it is going to be the A finish. CTs, though, you can see them exploring the map. They've got Karrigan tucked away. Need some backup towards A. Nico on a bit of an island right now.
This is very often Molotov. I'm almost surprised that Lato hasn't thrown one yet. I feel like it's so common because it burns out both positions.
There it is.
There we go. Into the corner, jumping up, and Sanson catches him. That is about as good as you could have hoped for there for Legacy. And the smoke up as well.
That could be the round in itself.
That almost could be.
They're going to be so locked out of the bomb site here.
But the next kill is going to tell, right? Whoever gets the next one will set them up. It's Falcons. Oh, MongolZ through the smoke. He just gets cut down. Through MOUZ to find him, and QSUKE, he could meet the same fate here. Run away. You just don't have the money here.
I'm so surprised Nico doesn't have more backup there. You got Karrigan in the pocket in B lane. You can safely say, like, okay, they're probably not coming B right now. If you've got Karrigan in that position, why is Nico going to get no backup?
And so I thought what was going to happen is once, because he threw down the smoke, so as long as the smoke is up, I suppose he could be alone.
Yeah.
But I thought when the smoke goes down, someone else would have moved. And it's even, like you said, with Karrigan playing that front position, I'm confused as well. But the Molotov into the AWP combination was sick from Legacy. You got to love that.
There was nothing Nico could do. Suggests that he probably shouldn't have been in that position after he used his smoke towards main. He had no way of really getting out of there. Molotov comes through and he rides the AWP, plucks him out as he tries to escape. And it will be a very convincing round there. Thankfully, Falcons will save a couple of rifles.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, the money is going to be the big question here for the second half, right? If Falcons run out of money, then this game will be, or the map will be a lot quicker than we want. Look at that first half. They win the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
It was missing for the rest of it.
Well, now they've managed to win the pistol. The follow-up conversions with the first gun round was a comprehensive victory for Legacy there. Bided their time, waited for the opportunity to come through. The Molotov is all it took. Got some vision here for Kaisuke. He's confirmed that no one's out towards middle. See whether this 5-man B attack will work out. They know what they're up to. They know what they're doing. It's going to be MongolZ to defend, though, completely blind, has to fall back.
They're going lightning quick here. And again, Art, this style is so interesting. They trade out. Tessa is still good. Karrigan, he can't get the kill on Art. He survives on 21 health here. QSUKE coming through the smoke and finds Nissim. And he might find this kill as well. Yeah, Art was so low. A huge impact again as QSUKE finds his 17th kill.
Sadsin has 8 bullets in the AK right now.
Oh, you are right, Henry. What a great catch here. Oh, he's wasting it.
What? Has to use the Glock.
That's outrageous.
Oh, gets away.
Why would you do that? With 8 bullets left, now Nico's got to be in trouble here, but he finds the headshot and follows up on QSUKE's great work. Otherwise, that would have been a real disaster. Falcons keep the dream alive. They're not done on Ancient just yet.
You're right, though. Such a crazy change of pace. You can see it's just a Molotov and a flashbang over the top. No smokes down, Anders. They're pouncing into that B bomb site. Catching them off guard, but it's QSUKE keeping the dream alive. A crazy spray down from range and detects the T, pushing in towards long himself. Gets that double kill, 2 versus 1. 8 bullets, Sadsin with a speculative spam, brings it down to a 1-on-1, but Nico deals with him. Huge round, 10-7 here. Nice grenades towards elbow, don't quite connect. And you can see they're calling out a spawn. More often than not, we've got 3 players in towards A main once again. It was easy pickings on Nico previously. Did just go for a contact play, knowing he's there alone with the rifle. He has got some backup this time, though.
Wow, yeah.
Lots of backup coming in, Anders. This could be enough.
They are rotating very fast. Just as you said it, they are walking over immediately. Art's gone down. MongolZ's going to be here with the AWP, and that is an easy, almost a free kill to take down Nissim. So yeah, this time they've really shut it down.
Take it easy, boys. You do not need to challenge A main. Just smoke it off. You could see Kaisuke jumping at the bit to get involved there, but keep the manpower strong here.
Almost a double spray down there.
Okay. Back online here, Falcons will have 8 rounds. LATO going to try and cause some financial damage. Problem is their finances are absolutely cooked as well.
I mean, it's still, I guess, early in the grand final, but this stage, KySUKE is cruising straight for an MVP medal at this point. He's lights out.
He's the only reason they're still alive.
Yeah, they could have lost both the 2 maps. They could have lost both maps if not for him.
Yep.
He was, I think, the best player on Nuke as well.
Legacy are testing the Falcons, the absolute limits of their abilities here. These are not being comfortable maps at all. Nuke, it felt like Legacy were winning it hands down until that Deagle round from Nico.
True.
That's when they got back into it.
I guess a worthwhile question for Legacy, if they can't use this advantage and win a map here, then you've got 2 maps that you maybe should have won or could have won at least. Yeah. How much can you deal with mentally? Like, how long can you keep it going?
It would be demoralizing for sure, considering it felt like at points, especially on Ancient when you're 9-3 up, if you don't end up converting this, and especially if you lose in regulation, morale's going to be low. It's an absolute gut punch. MongolZ this time backing up Nico. This was solid. No real problem. I'm guessing we've got a partial buy. LATO's going all in. He's got the AK-47, so more. Oh, Art's got the MAC-10. You know it's going to be fast standers. These are our favorites, these ones. He might be rushing Cable, rushing the B ramp. We'll see what he's got in mind.
Yeah, we love fast, especially when Art is here. He's already run into a grenade, but
here we go.
Want to stop the incendiaries. Force him back.
Oh my God.
He really, really wanted to attack that angle. He wanted to get around the corner, but they've denied him.
It's another set piece out of spawn, and KySUKE continues to dominate here. Opening kill through the smoke, finds his 20th frag here on Ancient. Forces their hand, they have to go in now. TSS to defend with Karrigan.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit easier. They don't quite have the weapons on the other side here.
Karrigan needs one.
Does get one, you're right about that, but now he's got some backup here. The Nico is there as well, and they've locked it down. KySUKE's found another one on top of it, and he will finally get taken down, LATO, I suppose, with a minute and... Oh, wait a minute! That's how he turned it into a one-on-one. It would have been outrageous.
Okay, nice spam and response. That should seal the deal. Should, being the operative word, you never know with the Falcons.
Yeah.
Plenty of time. Take a deep breath.
You really want somebody to peek him here.
LATO needs an ace clutch here, by the way.
That is important. With ace clutch with 2 health, I mean, he already had a crazy clutch on the first one.
That was the first piece of the puzzle. Against the AWPer, HP not a factor.
Oh!
There we go. There we go.
Blown his head.
There we go.
Now it's down to Nico. Now who's more nervous at the moment? It is a grand final, and Nico's not been playing his best Counter-Strike just yet. The bomb's been planted.
Oh, he's read him.
He'll turn it around. He surely knows it's the A plant, so he's going to be coming back through CT spawn. But LATO's been allowed to walk away, and Nico's got no more grenades either. LATO, he's got some of the sickest clutches of the tournament against MongolZ, 1 versus 3 with an AWP. In the first half of this one, 1 versus 3 with the dualies, and now he's up against it here. An ace clutch on the menu. Nico, he's going to go straight for the defuse.
He has to. It's the only thing he can
down.
do. Oh,
yeah, there's not a lot of time left here. LATO, I think he's got this one in the bag. Nico, he's fumbled it on his own. An unforced error. He does get the kill. He spins around, tries to get it. I don't think... Oh, my God! In the last possible nanosecond.
I thought he was absolutely done for. I think the crowd cheering got him off the bomb, because I think you just full defuse that all day long. I'm not sure what dissuaded him going for the full defuse. I didn't think he had a chance whatsoever there, Anders, on their final attempt. He gets it done, gets the kill as well. Nico saves the day.
Oh, we're going to need to get somebody to look at the, essentially, the bit-by-bit data to figure out how close is that.
Okay, it comes out to milliseconds, for real.
I think you could even tell on the rest of his team, they didn't think so either. They looked really worried there.
That was almost the ace clutch coming in.
Oh, my God. Is that how they get it over the line on Ancient? It absolutely could be.
That shot, though, from LATO to take down MongolZ in Red Room, he deserved that win. He deserved that ace clutch.
That was the...
Bear in mind, that was just a partial buy. That was the hero AK. That would have been superhero level to be able to pull that one off. Yeah,
you're absolutely right. I think this is the best tournament I've ever seen LATO play. He's so good. Oh, scary stuff here. Oh, KySUKE right into it. But LATO again, he's back at it. And now that KySUKE's out of the round early, might be an opportunity for Legacy to finally claw some rounds back on the T side here. It's been tough for them.
What a game. Another very entertaining map here in the grand final of CAC. I hope you're enjoying the show. Nuke delivered on all fronts. Ancient a little slow to get going, but now we've got a one-round game. 4-on-4, low HP for Dumao. Lato, man at the moment, 20 kills to his name. Took down Kaisuke towards middle. And Sadzin exploring the cave with his AWP. They are lacking utility though, Anders. One smoke and a flash on the T side here. It's all gone quiet for now as CTs retake middle. Nico, AK in hand, his signature weapon. Lato will come challenge, but in towards cave we go. Nice shot from MongolZ, maintains a nice man advantage here. Looks like they have to go B on the legacy side of things. All they can really do is smoke short and hope for the best here.
I think you're right. Not many options at this stage. Tesses, who's been having a bit of a rough time on this map. Maybe they could get past him, but he's at a bit of an off angle. So you're not running into him immediately. You're right. Smoke towards that short side. 25 seconds left. A little bit of a wall bang from Lato. He's hoping to find anybody, or maybe hoping that the spam is going to force a peek on the other side. None of that's happening at the moment. Tess is very disciplined on this side. Back around the corner. The bomb is planted once again. And Falcons, they should be able to retake this one.
I don't know about that, Anders. This looks good.
Yeah,
not going to lie.
Could be. Sadsen's here. He's got the AWP at the corner. There's no utility on the T side as well. And the bomb is slowly but surely ticking away. The flank is coming in from Nico, but Lato, he's landing more headshot. He's an absolute maniac.
No!
Nico! He's almost fumbled this entire round by himself. That flank should have been it. A good wall bang as they take down South, but Lato, he can't stop. He's on for another ace. The spray nearly catching Tesses. It's back-to-back quad kills for Lato. He failed the last clutch, but this one they get. Not the ace, but legacy up to 11. Lato, he is a madman.
Nico and that miss. An absolute freebie of a kill, Anders. Another one for the history books. That could cost them the map here. How Nico doesn't get that kill, I will never know. He's completely choked it. How? You had a free kill. You spotted the barrel. You took his time. He wasn't crouching or anything. Lato is standing there holding a static angle. You could see it straight away, head in hands. He knows he's responsible for that round.
No question about it.
Oh, no.
And I swear, in that other defuse round, he nearly threw it away. If even a couple of particles had been in a different quantum state, Henry, that would have been a lost round in that defuse.
Oh, my God, Nico, no. It seems to happen at the worst possible time, always in a grand final for this guy.
You can see Sonic was tapping his foot as well. Is it like all the nervous ticks are coming out at the moment? 11-9, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
And now the money's busted. 2 pistols. Nico and Carrigan have to make do with the 5-7. Famous for Tess says, and MongolZ will have to do the heavy lifting here. Nico's going to be in his own head, but maybe he can find some glory here, boosted up. Spots the shadow, gets the advantage here. I'll take him down. Doesn't get the quick kill. Now we'll have to reposition. Carrigan's going to get dropped here. He pushes. Oh, actually gets away with a little bit of a gap here. There's no one home on the other side. They will be going towards the A bomb side of Lato through the smoke. Having an absolute barn burner of a performance here. It's Kaitsu going to keep the dream alive. 23 kills to him now.
Maybe don't push into him.
Yeah, true. If you know their pistols elsewhere.
The problem is MongolZ is on the other side. So if you give up the A-bomb side and go B, you're going to run into him. Not necessarily a pleasant experience either. 50 seconds. They're thinking it through. Look at I think this is the 3rd time now they've recommitted to the A-bomb side. They kind of keep going back and forth outside, and they're having a big conversation.
Oh, the timing.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Wait a minute, MongolZ.
He's through.
He could be in a lot of trouble here, and he goes down Lato again. How does he keep doing it? He looks like in these last 3 rounds, he's single-handedly wrecking the Falcons side. Kisuke's down, and he's
so
stolen the AWP, but he's on the other side of the map. And to be honest, you might need to save the AWP to fight for OT. Do you really want to see Tess's 1v2 retake with an AWP?
Now that he's smoked off, not really. He'll give it a look in and see if there's a free kill towards Big Box, but Nissim on the backstab here, he has no idea that's going to be coming through. Almost 0 chance of winning this. You could smoke the bomb and cause a bit of a ruckus, but time is of the essence. I think you're already considering the save at this point. You have to find a quick kill here. Not going to happen. Nothing coming through.
Yeah, unless he wants to go for a ninja, hoping that they think he's saving the AWP. That would be the only other way, I think. Sneaking out, that's exactly. Oh, but he makes noise. Oh.
Wasn't really worth it in the end. Really had to save that orb.
If you were going to do that, you'd have to be way quieter than that.
Yeah, he fumbled the drop down.
12-9. I think that was the idea, though. The orb save, kind of selling that idea.
That should be GG, Anders.
That very well.
I think they're averaging $2,000 per player. They can't buy a rifle, maybe one FAMAS or an MP9. Yeah, there it is. One FAMAS, and yep. Dude, Nico missing that shot in cave. That is going to be one that haunts him for a long time. If they end up losing this grand final, he will be reliving that moment in his head.
He's already got Nuke, Deagle, PTSD now. Cave on Ancient to add to the mix. I think you're absolutely right about that. So another screenshot for the fans at home to look at the minimap. He had that clean flank coming, and that would have been the end of the round, no question about it.
Absolutely.
12-9. Oh, Falcons. You got to summon. It can't just be Kyusuke. Where the hell is everybody else? MongolZ's at 15, Nico's at 13, but they're far away, and Lato is brutalizing them. I can't believe I'm saying that. Brazilian Counter-Strike, it is so much fun when it's working at this level. It's a real pleasure to watch this. Nade actually does bounce in towards Carrigan here. They would love a cave fight with the 5-7s. Falcons are hoping for that. And look at the push coming out from Nico. He's on a mission in the A hallways.
Feels like it's already done in my book.
Well,
don't know how you hold on with just the pistols here.
What do we say about the 13th round?
It's the hardest round in the world to pick up, but doesn't get much easier than this. Pistols and a FAMAS, no util, no kits.
I don't love this though. Art, he might give over the AK, and if they can bring that back, okay. Nice kill from Art. Lato looks undefeatable at this stage. Dumao goes down next to MongolZ, and they know that Tess is going to be here with the AK, but like I said, Tess has had a bit of a rough game here. 3 versus 3. Good little burst. Takes down Nissim, but nothing is done. As long as Lato is alive, there's a way to win it. Flashed. Everyone is blind now. He still hits the headshot on MongolZ. How is it possible? Now they're in trouble, Falcons. 2-on-2 to try and keep the dream alive here. They must win this one, but Lato will not let them. 28 kills and Legacy. They've stolen away the map. Ancient goes their way in the most unexpected fashion with near back-to-back 1v5s or ace clutches coming through from Lato. I can't believe he played so well.
Yeah, I think the key takeaway from that one, Anders, is that Lato is on absolute...
Have in the back of your mind before we get into the game, something to look for, something to see, and we'll also find out if Legacy want to target that potential weakness, because that's been done in the past too.
Over the years, that has been a trend. Try and take down Carrigan in the B side. We've said it time and time again throughout many different teams of his. But ladies and gentlemen, looks like we are good to go. Yeah, it's been an amazing grand final so far. Map number 3 is Mirage, the pick of Legacy. They will start on the T side here. They're very assertive with their calls. They're going for an execution by the looks of things straight away. They've got smokes, Molotovs, flashes, and we're going straight in. It's going to be MongolZ to defend. See if he can do it.
These dualies have better come out in a big way. Tessus is behind him. Oh, they do catch them right before any grenades have come out, but it didn't work out the way they wanted, and now Tessus is in a lot of trouble. He does land one more headshot. What a miracle. He will eventually go down. He had no more bullets either, but at least they are competitive. 3 versus 3, and if not for Tessus, that would have been very different. A lot of grenades landing towards CT spawn, but they counter-flash their way through and somehow landing the kill on the Sadson. Carrigan, that is a wild shot with the USP. He even gushes Art through the box, and it's Nico to take him down. Nissim deleted from the round. What a retake here. It looked like that was about to go horribly wrong, but Falcons winning a pistol, always noteworthy, I feel like.
Yeah, MongolZ going down with nothing was alarming, but Tessus stepping up. He had no business getting a double kill there. One, sure, but finding precision to get that double kill. Very impressive. Sets the Falcons up. Legacy can't hold on, but they do get the bomb planted. Begs the question, do they want to force buy in the second round? There's the AK. It's been dropped. It's going to go in the hands of Dumao for now. Deagles otherwise. Galil for Sadzin.
Once again, a lot of Molotovs in a round like this one. Let's see what they end up with. Legacy have some pretty fast B-splits. They run sometimes on this map too. That's interesting to see if they're going to be able to do that. Kisuke is going to be here. 1 minute and plenty of time here. Oh, going to be traded out right away. That's the Galil on the other side. You'll definitely take that trade if you're on the Legacy side.
Oh, definitely. Nice and early as well. Potential rifle to recover. Going to be trying to smoke off the window area. And we're going back towards that B bomb site. Like we said, Carrigan now playing that. There's the rifle down towards shore. And Carrigan, he needs some backup desperately. Playing in the dark right now. CTs don't have much information. They've got 2 players towards the connector. Nissan will come join Legacy towards the B apartments here. They've got Molotovs and flashes, no smokes. m0NESY in 2 minds right now. Does he go back up the B bomb site or hold towards the window for potential boost? Makes the right decision and goes in towards B. Carrigan and m0NESY should be able to hold them off here.
I think you're right. Carrigan in a position that very rarely gets Molotoved. And with the lack of smokes as well, Flash going over. Deep Molotov there, but m0NESY's going to be fine for now. Picks up a couple, and that will, I think, will cement the defense. Backup is going to be coming in there. Yeah, they can't really find anyone with those early Molotovs. That's a bit of an issue. Nice attempt otherwise here for Legacy to try and do some damage. I guess 1 more kill would be nice. They're not going to be winning the round any longer, but yeah, if they could have landed a 3rd one there, they'd cut into the CT side economy. But good defense, well played.
Yeah, pretty calm.
We're happy for that right now.
Yeah, honestly, that's the most chill round out of the 2 maps we've seen so far. Nothing crazy happened. No shots through smoke. No one getting blown up by grenades. No one pushing through anything. Yeah, it was actually quite comfortable and calm. m0NESY coming over to help out. Carrigan alleviated a lot of pressure, a comfortable hold, and it should be the full eco now. Maybe a Deagle or 2 in the mix. Got a P250 and the Deagle for DuMao. Should be 3-0 Falcons all day long.
It's been a grand final, you're right, with very few rounds that haven't been just exhilarating.
Bear in mind, no one's picked up their map pick yet.
That's also true.
Nuke was picked by Falcons. By Legacy, and Falcons won that 13-11. Ancient picked by Falcons. Legacy win that 13-9. And now this is Mirage picked by Legacy, and they're going to be down 3-0 here.
Yeah, with Dust 2 as the 4th map and Inferno as the closing 5th map, which in itself is kind of
I'd love it.
interesting.
It's Inferno. Like, it's such a weird map for Falcons. That B-bomb site, always under a lot of scrutiny. It seems like it's the one part of the map they can't really work out as a squad.
Yeah, the scrutiny is coming from you, Henry.
Yeah, mainly. So, looking for a potential plan on the B-bomb site. Carrigan should be in a nice position to shut them down. That smoke sets him up nicely. Should be able to get 2-3 kills here. There's a 3rd. They get 1. Maybe a chance of another 1 DK here. It's unlikely for DuMao. And a clean finish. Yeah, I'll take that. Building up some cash.
I'm even hearing the Wee-Woos come out.
Yeah, starting to feel it.
Might be a bit early. I've just won some of the easier rounds, but you know what? Maybe that's the way to get the team back online here. I'll take it. Round number 4. We got AKs coming back out now for Legacy. And we'll see what they get up to in this one. It's going to be an AWP on m0NESY too, so that's obviously a bit of an issue here. Classic smokes to the middle for Legacy early on. Bit of an incendiary landing deep up there. You can see he was setting it up through the smoke. And they're pushing middle quite a bit here. Falcons want to make sure that Legacy can't just take too much mid control for free. And it almost feels like Legacy are saying, well, in that case, we're going back to test out Carrigan, which is one of the questions that you introduced before the game even got started here. Maybe they do want to see if he's going to be weak.
It's always worth a look in.
Oh, this Molotov is so cool. It's going to land, it's going to bounce off the tiniest pixel you could imagine. That little strip around the tower there.
Okay.
It's going to land on this. Whoop.
That is nice.
Must have been a genius that made it, Henry. Carrigan inside the bomb site. Oh, a good return from DuMao, though. Knocks out Carrigan. A Kisuke is here, but he can't do more than that. Art's taking him down. 3 versus 4. The bomb is going to be planted, and Nico's jumping down below. This is a tough retake. Is it even worth going for? They're so far away, and one of them was the AWP. I guess they have a little bit of momentum right now, so maybe you want. If you can get this one, obviously you're going to put Legacy quite far behind, but I am worried for this. Advanced position as well for DuMao. It's going to be hard to clear him out. He's in that corner hiding. Nico, you must win this fight, and he does so expertly. But DuMao the whole time hiding. Oh, a shot for MongolZ. And now the time's running very low. Nico, he's almost dead already with a warbang shot. DuMao clutches it. A quad kill for him and Legacy. Their first rifle round here. They pick it up in great fashion.
Well, there it is. Attacking that B-bomb site.
Yeah, and I love the fact that you painted the picture for us at the beginning. And you're right as well. I remember games going back maybe 10 years where this is what people would do to Karrigan. So it's an old tradition.
Karrigan did get one. MongolZ was there for a second as well, but DuMao with a quad kill, ice cold in the 1v1 against Nico. He was backstabbing in from the apartments himself, but money's still relatively okay. It's not great. Karrigan's down to the Desert Eagle. Makes his task holding B that much harder. Incendiary going to be deployed top and middle. And this is more of a traditional default here, ladies and gentlemen. You won't see many of them from Legacy. They go against the grain, against the meta. Saw that especially on Nuke. Felt like they had that map in the palm of their hand. Falcons had to fight tooth and nail to get back into it, win it in regulation. But here we go. A execution looking likely again. All 5 players here, Anders, and defense is looking rather thin on utility. Tess is with nothing.
Yes, and he's in a position that definitely can be tested. We'll see. He's up on the box, it seems like, so he's actually being very aggressively.
Eco towards jungle be smoked off as well. Tesses is on an island here.
Yeah, come
quite
on,
literally.
Grenades. Yeah, you're right. He's very much alone, but that forward positioning, I don't think they were expecting it. Very nicely played. Like I said, new spot for him to play in on this map. He does get one, but he's traded out.
Oh my
God, they have exploded Nico. He had a grenade primed himself. Drops to the ground. Karrigan is out of the round. And a 2 versus 4. Kusuke already gushed up like this. It is time to leave here. MongolZ, it's not going to make a difference with that kill. They'll have to pack up the round. Another one for Legacy.
You're absolutely right there.
Did enjoy that Molotov in the previous round, Henry.
Tell me more. Are you saying you invented that? Was that one of yours? Okay. So how did that happen?
Sometimes if I have 8 hours free, Henry, I'll spend some time running around throwing grenades.
Yeah.
And yeah, this one took a while. I think it was partly there was one of the people back when I was doing a little bit of streaming who was helping out with it. So I guess I share the credit a little bit, but we came up with this one. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use it in a pro game yet.
Damn.
I have a couple of Molotovs I try. I approach players at tournaments and say, please.
Try this out.
They roll their eyes and say, please, and just leave us alone.
Dude, that's pretty cool. So is this from DuMao. It's having a very strong showing in the grand final. Quad kill in the previous round, triple kill here. Sats in a fine. Want to see, but we do have a 3-2 scoreline. Tactical timeout now. Money not in a great spot at all. After winning the pistol, fending off the 4 spies, getting that 3-0 start. Legacy slowly but surely building resources, closing the gap.
The other cool way to Molotov that box is what Saiwu throws from top mid.
Oh yeah.
Throw one there, which is, I think, also very interesting to see. But yeah, they are out of money. MongolZ AWP. We've seen him win rounds like these before.
It's what your superstar AWPers are supposed to do. He knows he has to find a pick, manufacture one, in fact.
But they're pushing into the palace as well, up against Nissim over there. MongolZ has yet to find a kill. He would really love a fight here. You're right, he's trying to create the opportunity for himself. Okay, they're not quite pushing in. Maybe I got a little bit ahead of myself here. A couple of USPs, so interesting setup, I suppose. Don't know if it's going to work out for them, but they're in a desperate position. So Karrigan is, if they come B, he's hoping that that one smoke will kind of push them away. And if not, they go into a 4-man stack with the AWP.
It's all on MongolZ. Smoked off for now towards window and the connector. Molotov goes in towards the ladder room. So far, so good, going through their protocols, slowly gaining map control. B-split looking likely here.
Yeah.
Good counter smoke from the CT zone. I think it was
Karrigan, yeah.
Karrigan from short. Does he try and push through this and try and steal a kill away?
He wants them to
the wall past. Yeah, well, that's what they're known for, Legacy. Karrigan's getting in there. It's going to get weird.
That's a free one. Now he's picked it up.
Oh my god.
Still finds it. And they get rid of Kyusuke, but there's only 30 seconds.
Hang on, Anders.
Yeah, MOUZ is still alive. This is a winnable round.
Oh,
the bomb is lost out there. Missed shot, yeah, but it doesn't matter. They have to run back and pick up the bomb. They have to run into MONOZ. Oh, this could be a huge bump in the road for Legacy. They throw out a smoke. They try to get through, but Tessus, he can't quite stop them. 17 seconds on the clock. They come back, miss him. They fight him again. 10 seconds on the clock. You got to get the bomb planted, and I mean right now. MONOZ looking to hold it. The debris, it stops him. latto with the spray down. Oh. So close there for MONOZ, but you know what, Legacy? They keep their cool. It's duMail with the triple. He's up to 12.
It got very weird. Carrigan pushing that smoke. Gets the kill. Throws in a Molotov. All hell breaks loose.
Oh, man.
Oh, you're right. So, if MONOZ hits one more shot on the cross there, that's round. And it was the HE, you're right, they gave them just enough to cross. Had no smoke, and Carrigan's bringing out the old faithful. The Org, rolling back the years, say one of the few players that would consistently use her.
The rest of Legacy have 7 kills combined, and duMail has 12.
Yeah, he's smashing out.
He is somewhat close to doubling the entire rest of his team.
3 in a row for Legacy now. And now, still quite an uncomfortable bike. You see 0 helmets on the CT side. No kits, Anders.
Org.
And the Org is out. On top of the bench right now, looking over, just like that.
The Boomer's crutch.
It kind of is. You don't see many of the young guns bringing this out.
Between your eyesight's kind of failing you, but you're not an AWPer, so you need someone to do it.
Going to be tested once again by the looks of things here. 3 players in towards the apartments. duMail patrolling middle. Smoke down towards the A ramp from the CT side. They've got 3 players quite deep, close to the ramp itself.
This could be one of those rounds where they try and boost into the window. I feel like once they're slowed down in the B hallways, you kind of got to do something else, but no, they're boosting up instead just going into connector, I suppose. MONOZ ready for art. That's a bit of an issue.
Contact playing towards B. I guess it is going silently.
They don't Molotov off Kyusuke here, so he's got a free opportunity to get at least one, I'm assuming. There it is, but the spray from the Org is not there. It's latto, the guy that's been dragging Legacy through these early maps. He's got big help from duMail at the moment. MONOZ was not expecting it. As another shot, he's going to go down. So they didn't boost Art in, but duMail did get into the window.
And now duMail can hold his position. He knows there's a player towards mid.
You are actually, yeah, exactly right.
Are they just saving?
I think they have to. Once you have to worry about duMail being there, even if you don't fight him.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. The B bomb site collapses once again. The Org can't find the shots. Going to try and get that AWP potentially.
True.
duMail holding off the rotations, catches MONOZ.
Oh,
Eco dropped as well. He's playing out of his mind right now. It was latto, the hero of the previous map. Now duMail with that star power. They are the headline acts of Legacy.
They don't want him picking up the AWP.
Yeah, true.
That's actually so cool. Yeah, but you're right, though. duMail is out of control.
That was sick. Head on a swivel, 180 kill. Carrigan definitely should have been taking him down there, it felt like.
I think if you replayed that round in the slowest of slow motion, you're going to see that as latto's taking the first fight, he's crouching just far enough around the corner that it forces Carrigan to commit further out on his side.
An awkward angle, yeah.
And then he can't, he can't even disconnect from the fight either. He's just in a weird spot.
So what have we got? Partial buy here and maybe a double kill for Nissim. Can't quite find it. We have got the M4 saving the previous round with Tessus.
It's not a bad push.
Oh my God, latto. The form he has brought to this tournament is truly world class.
Yes. And I think I started the grand final saying, for duMail, I still think he had a higher ceiling that we've seen so far. And for my money, this is the first time that I've seen the kind of duMail that I've seen before. The Austin Major. duMail, I think, kind of revealed his real nature, his true nature there. And I've been waiting ever since to see something like that. Again, he's been playing well this tournament. It's not taking anything away from him, but I just think he's got more to offer. And we're seeing a little bit of that right now. 55 seconds.
Surely.
Carrigan, I suppose if you sneaking a kill as they're planting the bomb. It's a 2v3.
Thing is, they got Molotovs today. Taking his Molotov towards the apartments before they even plant here.
Well, that's a good point. Molotovs could be hard to stop. 30 seconds. Look at how careful they're being. As much as we can talk about Legacy being wild and aggressive with art and everything, yeah, you called it, Henry.
So,
better safe than sorry.
Another one for good measure. Just making sure Carrigan, he wants to take a tick of damage there.
Yeah, his teammates are so far away, so they can't even, I don't think they even think about getting in.
Yeah, absolutely true. Dude, bear in mind, Falcons are up 3-0, Landers.
That is true.
And now that's 5 rounds in a row against them.
And I don't want to get too carried away, but...
Go, do it.
But maybe I will anyway.
Yeah, let's hear it.
With your permission, Henry. NiKo's 2-5. That failed flank on Ancient, like, it's hard not to imagine that, you know, he's in his own head right now.
It's going to have a psychological aspect to it.
You've got to think that.
And the thing is, like, there's been a lot of activity towards that B-bomb site, as we kind of speculated at the start. That's where they're focusing the majority of their efforts. It means NiKo isn't getting that much action.
Yeah. But maybe at some point they're going to have to find a way to do something more.
I'm interested to see what Art's going to call here now. He knows that the MONOZ Orb's out. They've saved a couple of rifles. Okay. I think he changes the pace up completely, yeah. I think we're going to see some magic from Art. What has he got up his sleeve? 5 in a row, as we mentioned.
Well, they could. Okay, they've dropped the bomb down.
Sadsin going to try and find that first pick. Molotov goes in deep. T-side Molotov as well. See, that's a little bit of a nuisance to deal with. Carrigan, I say Cheetah follow things up. Going to go for the spam.
Don't run into that. Looked like he was about to just go for it.
So we've got Nissim in towards our Palace position. Bomb top and middle on the back of Lato. 3 players in the B apartments right now.
I guess sometimes people will still hit B with a Palace lurk to try and catch rotations. But it does also give them the option of falling back from B if they feel like there's too much going on. The bomb is actually sneaking away. A lot of utility here really suggesting that there could be something going on. Smoke, I think, failed.
I think he wanted to throw that deep into the apartments.
Yeah. So they're going to have to commit another one. They wouldn't have to do that if they hit the first one. Window, smoke going up. 50 seconds on the clock here, but I don't know. Falcons are actually reading it well.
A lot of missed smokes here today.
That's another one. You're right. There we go. Nissim making sure that they smoke that window, but there's a boost up behind them. If they don't read it again, he's not quite pixeled up on the corner, but should be able to get this one. Misses the opportunity there. 30 seconds on the clock. The bomb is going to be committed to the A ramp. There are 3 people here. Falcons, they're in a prime position. They should win this defense every single time. Art goes for a kill, but he's traded out. And yeah, I think the 3-man stack here, it should be enough. Nissim and Dumao left.
Should be.
2 versus 4, and with now 1 player left. 12 seconds on the clock here. Dumao, he might be good, but he doesn't have the bomb planted yet. He's hunting for the kill against MONOZ. Oh, bomb out, making the jump across. He could plant it now. Surely no way. He's got 4 bullets left that they're hunting him. There we go, Carrigan. I was getting nervous. I was getting scared for him. But Legacy, this is too much here. Falcons, they keep it alive. But I love what Legacy are doing in this game.
Can you imagine if he gets Carrigan on the wallbang there?
He could have.
What an amazing effort, though. 2 kills. Dumao gets the bomb planted. NiKo, nice little kill there. Takes down Sadzin. MONOZ, important shot towards that Palace position. Carrigan, it's dicey, but he gets the job done.
Sure.
5-4, they break the streak. 5 rounds in a row for Legacy. And after the Falcons find their first, they call a tactical timeout, trying to reset, slow down any momentum they might garner from that win.
It's a very distinct feeling here that Legacy are the team that's in control, that's sort of, you know, dictating the pace of the game. It doesn't feel like, when Falcons have to win a round, it's a bit desperate.
They're not really playing with much swagger on the server, Falcons, are they? They're not they're not taking the game to them. They're not pushing up towards top and middle. We're not seeing MONOZ go for some wild picks at the start. They're playing a very traditional CT setup here. They're not feeling comfortable, not feeling themselves, and they know Legacy are firing on all cylinders, to say the very least right now. Art's calling a great grand final. It has to be said, and we're changing things up. We were looking for a pace change, but Is this full speed ahead? How's that for a base game? Straight in the side of the head of MongolZ, and into the A bomb side we go.
That was the A defense. It was one player, and he has savaged him from across the map. An outrageous way to start. That was the speed that you were calling for, Henry, and you've got your wish now. 3 people in connector. If you lose this here, if Carrigan goes down in CT spawn, then any dream of a retake, I think, is going to be gone, and that's why he's hiding back here. We saw this earlier with Nissim actually doing the same thing, waiting for his teammates to get here.
Good flash.
Flashed out.
No way!
Still lands the headshot. Test is wrecked. Oh, it's one more Art. He's taken down Nico. The retake is still on because they feel like they have to go for it. But the clock's run down solo, and I think that kill seals the round. Legacy, they are playing truly awe-inspiring Counter-Strike. Lasso with the shot. But all the credit goes to Nissim as he just evaporates MongolZ on the other side of the map.
He just goes full berserker mode. I've not seen anything like that in my life. I said a pace change. Joy, he just sprints up middle, gets a one-tap on MongolZ. Yeah, that might get you into the A bomb side. They collapse into the side itself. They give the retake an attempt there, but Art's getting the double kill in CT spawn. What a beautiful round. He didn't see it coming. MongolZ certainly didn't. He had the orb looking at A ramp and gets domed in the side of the head. So round number 11.
Okay. Are they going to blow
Here we
this
go.
open?
Bit of aggression.
Yeah, but Art wasn't flashed. I thought they were going to blow open the smoke. They decided to flash their way through. And they lose Kyusuke, who's still the top performer for Falcons. Somebody help him out already. Nissim has walked through the smoke. That's so bold. Straight contact through the smoke. I love this Legacy.
They're such a difficult team to play against for that reason. Tess has had enough. He said, if you're going to push, I'll have a go as well. How about that? Thank you very much. I'll take your bomb.
They weren't ready because they'd thrown a smoke. There's a CT smoke behind Tess's. So if we're on the T side, you hear the smoke going down, you think, surely no one's pushing this. That's actually really smart.
Well played from Tessus. Art, though, trying to sneak through up to his usual antics. MongolZ will find him this time.
You've got to be careful, though. Dumao waiting for you.
What a shot.
And he's cut him down, and that is the B defense gone.
He's going to cut off the rotations as well. Deep smoke. They'll be coming through the underpass. So Carrigan and Nico working in tandem here. They could find the bomb. Nissim needs to be careful of this one. It comes down to the timings.
Yeah, but if they keep going, they could get flanked themselves by Lato. They're not quite looking for it. I don't know why.
He's got the bomb. Be careful.
Yeah, you've got to be looking for that. The grenade's not going to kill him. And again, there's another flank here. I don't think Nico realizes. But Lato, he was in the palace. So he's come back now. This is wild, Henry. This is looking like a Legacy 7th round.
Oh, I think it absolutely is. I don't think you can really do anything about this. You've got no util, a 3-on-2. You know they've got the B apartments controlled, and yeah, I think with the lack of money, you're going to have to save these 2 rifles for the final round. It's going to be 7-4. Unreal scenes here. Falcons look like they're getting weaker and weaker. They tried to change things up. We talked about them losing their swagger, not looking as confident. They try to flash Kyusuke towards top and middle. He goes down with nothing, though. Art has found him straight away with the Galil.
And then MongolZ shoots Art in the back, which lets Dumao know that MongolZ is playing at short position, so he parks up and waits. And because MongolZ is at the B bomb site to begin with, probably Dumao is very sure that Carrigan won't be there.
Yeah.
Because that's the normal distribution. If you got the AWP over there, you're not going to need a second player. So he just has all the time in the world to sit around and wait.
Yeah, and what a shot it was as well. Take down MongolZ. You're absolutely right. Waiting for his opportunity. Hits the one tap. B bomb site open for business, and then some. We go into the final round of this first half. It's been a disappointing CT defense. Sure, they got 4 rounds. I think that's enough, but they've won the pistol. They've won a single gun round since going up 3-0.
Oh, Legacy. They weren't really on anybody's radar, except for the fact that they made the Austin Major by accident.
Yeah, right. What a run it was.
Bastia failed to actually go there. And then they played incredibly well. It was mind-blowing. I mean, there's been ups and downs since, I'll admit. But they're the defending champions here in Shanghai. But a lot of people, most people probably thought, well, Falcons, this is where they are going to be exploding. This is where they're going to lift the trophy, get themselves ready for the major, make sure they're in the right frame of mind with Carrigan on the lineup as well. And Legacy have got a different opinion about all of that. Sick to see.
Final round of the first half. Falcons feels like they need a They do have a pretty decent buy, all things considered. Famous for Carrigan, though.
Are they going to go for this one? MOUZ lurking over at B. Okay, they try to get out, but he's going to die. And MOUZ, he's been caught on the other side. I did like the idea of it. But 3 versus 5 now. Might be a chance for Falcons to finally win. Like you said, a second rifle round is what it would be here. And they do need that. If they get 5, though, it is still on. There's still a chance here. A lot of damage through. Don't lose this one now. That's going to work. A spray straight through. And
what's happened?
He's found Carrigan Nissen with a shot onto Nico. Nico's going to finish the half with 4 kills. The bomb is planted, and now it's a 2-on-2. And this could be the ultimate crushing blow here for Falcons. They must win this retake. They had all the advantage in the world. They'd already found the opening kills. Nissim and Sadsin, and now the spray is in. And MongolZ, what do you do retaking this with the AWP? Can't see it. Oh! Jump on over with Legacy! They pick it up. 8 rounds in the first half as they have shocked a Falcons team that were not ready for this.
Another gut punch for Falcons to tank. It was looking so promising. It was looking good for the 5th round. We've got to say 7-5, not so bad, but to lose round number 12 in that sort of manner, oh, it really hurts. It really, really hurts. He got the 2 opening frags there, Anders. Nico took down R. MongolZ found MOUZ. A 5-on-3, you think, okay, they should be able to close this one out, no problem. The bomb goes down, and then Nissim, he starts to come to life. He got 2 kills while blind.
Wild.
Lato chimed in as well, and leaving MongolZ in a really precarious situation there. Could do nothing in the 2-on-1 with the AWP. So many disappointing rounds here for Falcons when they've had huge advantages. It just seems to collapse, and you're right, it has to be said, Nico, he's fallen off. He is not looking his usual self right now, and throughout the tournament, throughout the group stages, he was looking like the superstar level we've been wanting for so long.
Hell yes. Against MOUZ, was it, on Nuke?
Exactly. One of his sickest performances in recent memory. You think if he can carry that to the grand final, we're really onto something here.
Well,
and now struggling.
Got to be honest, the camera there in the break, the vibes on the Falcons team, they do not look good. That's been one of the changes people have even been talking about. You know, with Carrigan there, they're laughing, everything seems to be good. Second half is right here, ladies and gentlemen. Legacy, it's only the 3rd map of the grand finals, the best of 5, but they are looking to steal this one away. They've already taken Ancient in a 13-9 fashion. They nearly won on Nuke.
They probably should have done. If it wasn't for that crazy Nico Deagle round, I think they probably take it.
Well, MongolZ is kind of alive along with Kyusuke. So that's at least a foundation here. They're going back towards the ramp. There is a kit and a smoke. And you know I love that, Henry. I want to see a spectacular smoke defuse from Legacy. Let's go.
And we go towards that A bomb side. Bomb will be coming out of Palace. 3 players.
They don't have to fight this. The whole point is the protocol for the retake, right? So yeah, if you get a kill, that's fine. But more than anything, you want a 5-on-5 retake where you smoke the bomb and you create so much chaos that Falcons have no idea what's happening. No more grenades left apart from the smoke. No flashes on the T side either.
So they've got the double flash, the smoke available.
Yeah. You're going to be creating so much fireworks.
Who's got the kit? It's Nissim with the kit, to note.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. They lose Lato. I don't care about that. I only care about the smoke and the kit. Sadson with the headshot here. Where is that bomb? They need that smoke on top to create a bit of a distraction already. Smoke is out now, but Kyusuke, very nice. Here comes the flash on over. He's inside. Oh, but great work. Kyusuke, he calls their bluff. MongolZ with the triple as well. The entire round for Legacy is built around that one moment.
Well, that's both pistols in the bag now for Falcons. The retake not working out for Legacy. Falcons hold on. MongolZ, nice work with the Glock. Sadsin, beautiful shot there towards the sandwich area, but Kyusuke continuing his strong form in this grand final. The 2 young guns working in tandem there, and it is going to be the 4 spy from Legacy. Scouts, MP9, and 357s. First shot doesn't connect. Carrigan towards top and middle. In towards B we go. Smoked off for now. Kyusuke seeing if there's anything available to him. Gonna pop this smoke open by the looks of things.
Okay.
Courtesy of Tesses. Here it comes.
Careful though. 5-7 on the other side. I mean, you should have the advantage, but you never really know. There's 1, 2, and 3. No! Listen, he has foiled that.
Guys, why do we have to go for the tightest choke point? Why do we have to push a smoke right now?
They probably couldn't find a tighter choke point on the map. Maybe the murder hole. They'd all try to go through that. But apart from it, yeah, you're right. The one point of the map you don't want to be caught on, really. They're fighting their way back here, but Falcons, they've given it up.
What an absolute nightmare. And you've decided to do that. You pop the smoke open.
Sure.
And then by the time it actually closes back up, your teammates have to go through and try and trade that. They're trying to go through a gray screen, and a 5-7 gets 3 kills.
And I mean, just to add to the criticism, right? It's not like they're under some deep time pressure.
No, there was
like
1 minute 20 there.
You could just wait and you say, all right, well.
That's the call they've made. Their smoke goes down. Well, we have no choice but to run through it, I suppose. Just reset the round. Just reset the round. Oh, great stuff from Legacy.
You're asking too much, Henry. I don't think you're being unreasonable.
Great stuff from Legacy, especially with that 5-7 contribution. Holy shit, but...
Famously, you're a very reasonable person. But I feel like you're
no, 1 minute 30 on the clock. Why is this the play? Oh, man. Like, were you just so set on going towards B out of spawn that you couldn't possibly change your mind?
Don't even know who we would have to hire to break that down. Like, get somebody who's into, astrology or something. Hire a numerologist. I couldn't tell you what the plan was.
That's mind-blowing. You find that you've won both pistols, and that's what you do in the second round.
Okay. And now they've stolen a couple of rifles over, 2 AKs and a Galil, which also means the money for Legacy is going to quickly balloon. Deagle shot not connecting there for Carrigan. Modesty with the scout hasn't really found the impact. All right, it's a couple more body shots here. They get one more of those. It does become a little bit more fun once again. 2 Deagles, 1 on Nico, 1 on Tessus. But at this stage, nobody knows where Nico is. He's gone missing.
He's MIA.
If he could find a couple of Deagle shots, I mean, maybe that's a way to get himself mentally more than anything back into this.
He had some great moments on Nuke, don't get me wrong. But it has to be said,
true.
That missed shot in the back on Ancient, I'm not going to say it cost them the map entirely, but it certainly didn't help. That was a swing round and then some.
Yeah.
Hasn't recovered since then.
And I'm going to stand my ground on the fact that the nano defuse in the previous round was about to be a similar level mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. All right, then.
Even if it worked out, plateau. 20 seconds here.
You're just kind of going in. You're hoping for a couple of 1 Deags. Tessus will get you 1. Latta needs to go down with nothing here, but that's unlikely. Gets himself 1. Tessus is the master of the Deagle, but too much to handle. It's going to have to be the Eco coming up next. Legacy now. Huge amount of runway here on Mirage. They're going to be up 11-5 after this. You can't invest a single dollar into this round of your Falcons. And I really mean that. You can... Maybe Tessus can buy you a flash if that you think that's going to help you, but...
Okay. That's the extent of the budget.
Yep.
It's not too exciting, really. But you're right. 11-5 right around the corner for them. This...
Yeah, might as well be AFK, boys.
You're right.
Take this moment of respite to just breathe, calm down, chill out a bit.
Old existence timeout.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out the very games, Henry.
You're going back into the archives again.
Before most viewers were even born.
Yes. Oh, man, if you're just joining us, this is the unraveling of the Falcons in the grand final. They showed such excellent form on their journey to this game. They've already beat Legacy en route. They beat them 2-0, no problem. It was actually very convincing. Let's just go back and look at those maps they played. They played Dust 2 and Ancient.
13-9, 13-7, I think.
Yeah, so Dust 2 was 13-7, Ancient was 13-9. Everyone looked super comfortable, convincing win.
Yeah.
And this is just not the same team in the last couple of maps. And bear in mind, they've won both pistols here on Mirage. With a 3-0 conversion in the first half as well.
I'm going to be honest, I'd completely memory hold that.
Yeah.
But the fact that they only got 5 rounds behind it is a bit of an issue.
It's good.
Okay.
It's not going to be 6th anytime soon.
They've gone for the classic kind of timeout. You get a chance to talk and breathe and just kind of chill out a little bit. Try and see if you can recover the mood just slightly on the T side here. Should be an easy pickup. All right, nice spin for Jimao. They do get 1 kill there on Nico, but that's about what it'll be. No bomb plant. We didn't expect it either. Good triple for Nissim, and there's the 11th. So not bad at all here. What's the big plan? What's the big secret coming in right now?
Thing is, though, if you're Legacy, you know they're frustrated. They're not finding all of their players right now. Nico's not online. If Art is feeling it with the AK-47s,
you push.
You push.
Oh, I like the way you think, Henry.
That would be a real haymaker maneuver. MOUZ got the MP9.
But that might suggest a push, right?
Let's have a look whether they want to get aggressive here.
It would be very interesting. I suppose if you're a fan of Falcons here, you're thinking, well, you're not thinking about that BC.Game death. So you might be thinking about the fact that Karrigan is brought into the team to try and get them into these kind of comebacks, because we know that's what Karrigan does very well.
Yeah, true. Thing is, though, looking down the barrel of map point, it's a 5-on-4. Sad's in, nice pickup towards the underpass. Finds the top, or second highest fragger on the Falcons. Yeah, AKs across the board here. Minimal utility, a couple of smokes remaining. A Molotov and a couple of flashes too. 1 minute left on the clock. One of these smokes will be used towards the window room. The other towards connector. Suggests we're going to try and get it towards that B-bomb site. 3 up towards shore. We have got TSS lurking over towards A main.
Okay.
He's watching for any backstabs and palace right now. The bomb makes his way up towards shore. He goes in towards connector. Sound cue's made now. Are they overlooking this?
I don't love this at all.
What is that?
Art goes for the kill there. Tesses, yeah, he's lurking on the ramp. They had 4 people alive. 2 of them push B, 1's holding middle, 1 holding ramp. So you've turned your 4 attackers into just a 2-man push towards the catwalk. And as soon as that fails, that is all done. There's no time. This round is unwinnable. Not because Tesses can't win 3 kills, but because there's only 20 seconds on the clock, and the bomb's all the way across the map. Sadson with the shot. That looked like a profoundly confused round for the Falcons side.
I don't think they knew what they were up to there, because the final commitment was Karrigan swinging around short by himself, and then no trade potential.
Yeah.
Sure, it was a 5-on-4 to kick things off, but they came up with the call. This is the moment here. What? And where's the backup? Then your teammate gets shot in the side of the head.
The only backup that he had was a flash that somehow did nothing at all to the short player. So
well, that was weak from Falcons, man.
I would have even taken a round where they actually go B in that moment, but they just contact it. They don't make the footsteps.
I think, yeah, they're overcooking. They've got like a player watching a ramp. They've got 1 parked up in connector, 2 pushing up shore.
Yeah.
Like, what was the plan? Why not just group up and trade out the kills? They didn't even attempt to trade towards shore.
It's been 4 in a row here for Legacy, and there's been no bomb plants in any of those rounds.
This map point feels like it's done.
Falcons can't even get onto a bomb site right now. They can't even get that far into it. It does feel like it's done. Oh, my.
They're shrinking here in the grand final.
Yes,
since Ancient, they are losing their form, losing their mental.
Yeah, but Legacy are playing like a team that is just getting started here. Tesses with an important kill. He's starting to feel a little bit more alive. It's been a tough grand final for Tesses individually. But now he's starting to at least clock in some kills.
Okay, nice space.
Okay. Yeah, this is huge.
Okay, should be able to win off this position alone.
Do you want to even go as far as say it's unlosable, Henry?
I don't want to say that at all. No, definitely. Definitely don't want to say that.
Please say it anyway.
There it is. That should be enough now. Nice work.
Yeah. And I guess for Legacy, they're not under a lot of pressure to try and close it right now. So going for a wild retake, even in a 3v4, is not necessary.
Keep the AKs in hand.
Right.
Nice work from Tessis to open things up. Yusuke to find that space in towards CT spawn. Yeah, round was done at that point.
Again, I don't know if we can extrapolate just from this one round, but that's a round where they're faster, they're a little bit more loose, they're not overcooking that C side, they're not stood still for a long time trying to make big decisions. But they have the firepower, right? You've got players like Kusuke and Tessis even, they should be able to take the fight to some of these Legacy players in a fast battle, but it does feel like they are a little bit muted when it comes to the decision-making on the T side. Here we go. 12-6. They will need another 6 rounds after this one to get this game into overtime.
I mean, we'll take it. Problem is, they're going to save 3 Galils. Can they find any upgrades across the map? They've got the AWP.
Okay.
They found an AK-47. Okay, so some increased firepower. Down but not out, but still seems very unlikely they'll be finding 6 rounds in a row from what we've seen on this T side so far. But a sigh of relief, I suppose. Round number 19, can Legacy close things out right here, right now? They've still got those two AK-47s in the hands of Lato and DuMao, that dastardly duo.
You ask for aggression, and if anything, Legacy, apart from top mid pushes, they're actually more sort of fond of the underpass pushes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of something that they do throw out there.
A split looking likely here, Anders, with the bomb down.
All right.
Outside the A ramp, two players going for the mid protocols to try and get some connector space. It's going to be Nico towards the Palace, 6 and 13 right now. Let's see whether he can have some impact. Smoke going down towards window. Be Sads in with the AWP parked up in CT Spawn by the ticket booth.
Yeah, dropping low on the utility there for Legacy. They've used quite a bit of it early on. There's still 1 minute and 10 seconds, right? And what do they have? 2 smokes, 1 incendiary on Sadson as well, but it's not a lot here. Oh, wait a minute. Carrigan thought he could get flashed through that one. He is gone and dead, and this is showing his elbow. What a weird way to get started in the round. I have a lot of questions for Falcons.
This
Very
looks
few answers.
This looks so disjointed.
It does. All right. Nico finds 1. We've been searching for him, but he's dead immediately afterwards. I was going to try and build that into a bit of hype for Nico, but it's not going to be possible here. Sadson goes down. 2 versus 3. This is trying to hold on to the map here. Legacy, a couple of kills away from taking the third in the grand final. MONOZZ in a 1 versus 3, but they're behind him. Shot in the back of the head. Legacy with a stunning upset on Mirage. 13-6 as they take the 3rd map in the grand final, trying to defend their trophy.
Oh, it's just not a good look from Falcons, though. Very, very weak. It's going to be Dust 2 coming up next. They need to find some form if they're going to stand a chance to take us to a 5th. 4 decisions. Didn't seem like they really were on the same page at all.
I guess maybe one more thing to add to all of this is the fact that DuMao had an incredible game on this map. At the beginning, he was wrecking absolutely everybody. Then the rest of the team kind of joined later on, but a lot of credit to DuMao. Otherwise, Lato's been stealing most of the headlines so far on the Legacy side of things. For the Falcons, it's Kyusuke who's been playing very well. We need him, and we need the rest of the team. We need Nico back as we go into a 4th map here. It is going to be Falcons versus Legacy in the grand final.
Could very well be the final map of CAC 2026. Legacy looking for back-to-back trophies at this tournament. Another grand final appearance for the Falcons, but it looks like they could crash out in a disappointing fashion right before the major as well. They start on the T side as mentioned, and DuMao looking to take matters into his own hands. He's getting up close and personal. Flashbang delivered towards top and middle. Julie's in hand, spots 1. Long range encounter, not ideal, but he makes it work. Opening kill, takes down Nico, and he can probably get out of there as well.
Yes, he can. They're already out long. They decide, you know what, we can't stick around and fight him.
Nico's having a rough one.
Yeah.
Last couple of maps.
Not necessarily even his fault this time, but just the fact that he doesn't get a chance to play the pistol, it got to be frustrating. All right. Smoke for the cross. Wait the minute.
What just happened?
MONOZZ straight through the smoke. That's just a random bullet.
Oh, man. They won both pistols, and Mirage doesn't look like it'll be happening here on Dust 2. Backstab potential here. Okay, gives them some sort of footing in the round.
Slightly helps them, but they still need more, and he will deliver as well. Kyusuke. Oh, that's a good double spray down there. DuMao will find 3 as he takes down Carrigan last. And now it's all on Kyusuke here, looking for the ace clutch in the pistol. I can't even begin to describe how unlikely it is, but he does get the first one. And
he can do this.
Sandwiched in. He definitely can. If you fight him one at a time, that's not the way to go, but Art steps up, takes a big swing, and we'll be able to bring him down here. Legacy win the pistol.
I like that from Legacy. Showing that confidence, getting aggressive at the start, keeping Nico down in the mud, that opening kill, then one through the smoke as well. Kyusuke felt like he could maybe save the day here. Gets himself 3 kills in total, but no bomb plan. Good display of skill. He's been fantastic throughout this grand final.
Oh, yeah.
And we have got a surprise for Spy. It's going to be Nico given the AK-47. Maybe trying to build up his confidence here.
Hell yes.
That means 2 players will be operating without Kevlar. It really is down to Nico to put on a bit of a clinic here. Smoke down, double doors.
I don't make it sound too dramatic, but if Nico could turn around the confidence now, it would be important in a way that stretches way outside of this final. Nico needs an experience of having a questionable grand finals and turning it into a great one. Of course, it's possible.
Absolutely.
But he needs to prove it. He needs to find that rhythm. I kind of like the idea that they give him the AK. I know people are going to be maybe memeing about that, but
well,
I think it's not a bad idea.
Yusuke had to drop it, so he couldn't use it. He wouldn't be able to buy Kevlar.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
he has to drop it. I think, like I said, they're trying to build up Nico's confidence here, getting back into this one. First interaction towards Shaw. Like we said, no Kevlar. First player goes down. This floor spy is not looking too good. Last attempt towards long. Can Nico get activated here? Tessa certainly can't. Nico with the first headshot.
We need more than that, though. Scout has connected. Art's very low in that corner. Nico wants to hunt him down. It better be right now. Yeah,
There we go.
knew he was trying to pre-fire it. He knew he was going to get peeked there. Almost surprised that nobody else from the Legacy side wanted to help out Art.
Backstab coming in.
There is a backstab. I'm glad you said that. And we're also running the clock a little bit low here. 25 seconds. Couldn't find the next kill. Lato instead with 2. That's a fair attempt, I would say. They get a little bit. Bomb plant would have been nice. Or maybe another kill. But Falcons, not, I think, a bad try to get out long there. Well, Legacy still. They love this start here.
I mean, like we said when they first played Dust 2 earlier in the tournament, they only got 2 rounds total in that first half.
Yeah, and that was on the T side.
Exactly. So now
Both-
CT start, and they probably got 3-0.
Both those rounds, they got towards the B bomb site that they attacked so much in that game because Tessis is the new B anchor now that
Exactly,
Kixan
yeah.
isn't here anymore. So I think Des brought this up as well. Yusuke
Actually gets out. You might be able to find out here.
might be. Oh, that's a nice shot. He took the extra half a second to line up the headshot, but even flashed. Mao was able to get the job done. And he's back for more.
Dude, he's on for the ace. Dumao and Lato, tag team duo for a long time, but Legacy,
Yeah.
and it's looking very, very good here today in the grand final. Peaking at all the right times. 3-0 confirmed. I don't know if we can get the AWP out. Okay, Nico could drop it. There we go. He's going to have to give that
Nice.
to Mono. You need Monacy on Dust too, right? He needs to go nuclear here. This is a stomping ground for him. It's where he does his best work. It's the AWP's paradise, as we always say. He's 0-3 right now, but let's see if he can start to sink his teeth in to the CT defense.
If anybody could, it would be Monacy. But let's see if we can get him activated. Grenade for the cross here. Incendiary thrown deep up towards the top mid, trying to hold them back. Did they put out the Molotov in lower dark even though no CTs are there? That's interesting. I wonder if that means Falcons will commit more grenades to checking it. I think Nico's thinking, why on earth would they smoke this?
Yeah,
There's no
that's
one
a good
down
point.
here. Because Nico had thrown a Molotov to clear out some of these corners. Okay, I think they're realizing now it's unlikely. But I guess it buys a little bit of time if nothing else.
Okay, plenty of time here, Falcons. Don't need to overcook. We don't need to push any smokes. We've learned our lesson from that one. Molotov's going down towards short, flashes as well. And in we go. Oh,
Didn't even get through the
I don't know. I think they were trying to. I think they got a bit lost in the sauce there, but
I think you're right. Grenade. It's actually not half bad. Remember, you don't need to do a ton of damage, just enough to make the M4s a one-shot headshot. That'll do the trick. Here comes another grenade on Carrigan. That did some damage.
okay. 35 seconds. Looks to be a fake up towards short, and now Dumao knows exactly where Carrigan is. He is a dead man walking. So, yeah.
And they know that it's a fake as well,
Yep.
so they can read this
Oh,
perfectly.
Lato is a prime position.
You're right. He's way outside towards the scaffolding. It's hard to clear. But Keisuke, how has he done that? A huge double might still not be enough as Nissim has come up with 2 of his own. And with just 15 seconds, is there even a chance here for Nico? Needs to find the bomb somewhere in the middle. 8 seconds
Not
on the
even
clock. He has to run for the fight. He wants to get the kills instead of planting the bomb, which he had no chance of doing anyway. Oh, that double kill for Keisuke. I thought that was it.
Again, just quite an ugly round there from Falcons. You see, they're trying to get that short control, lost in the smoke. They committed a lot of utils. They Molotov short, they flashed it, tried to get through, bumping into each other. And then, yeah, Carrigan doesn't even realize he's been spotted. Then you're right, they knew it's a fake.
Yeah.
They use those waterfall smokes as the mid-to-B approach. Keisuke hits a remarkable double, but is nowhere near enough. Excellent hold here, on track for the trophy, our legacy. 4-0 right now on the 4th map. They're up against the Pistols and the Galil. Another opportunity to build up resources.
Striker painted a really good picture early on, with Falcons having been in 3 or 6 grand finals. They lost 3 of them to Vitality. This is one of the ones that people will think, you must win this. Of course, they lost to Spirit last go around. Maybe that's even understandable. People said it's a little bit early with Karrigan. But right now, against Legacy, this would be an epic upset. This round, just pistols, the Galil on Kyusuke, but you don't expect him to do too much here. A couple of kills in the bomb plant would be quite favorable.
The kind of form he's showing individually.
Okay, maybe.
He could do something with this.
You might be right. I do like the way you think. Art survives the encounter, but could have been a little bit scary. Nico with the deagle.
Let's see what he can find.
There.
You get the bomb plant at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty serviceable. Tapping away at distance. It's so close. He's nearly brought down. Art. MongolZ now gets 1.
Winnable.
He's got the P250. He knows they're going to get a little bit close here.
Oh, the nade.
Grenade on over. Doesn't even get a chance to clutch it. Instead, Legacy pick up 5. But for what was in the round, you get 3 kills and a bomb plant. I mean, that's actually some good damage. If you had to build some sort of a narrative here on the Falcons side, I'm really trying, Ken.
Yeah, all right, we'll let you have it. They got the bomb plant. They will have a decent buy at the very least. You're down 5-0, though. And what could be the final map here? That you are the heavy favorites coming into this grand final. You've already beat this team convincingly en route to this position. You beat them 2-0, it's no problem.
Yeah, 13-9, 13-7 on those 2 maps that they played earlier in the tournament when Falcons were feeling great.
Yeah, that was the Group A upper bracket final.
And the fact that MOUZ didn't make the final, the fact that the MongolZ didn't make the final because they lost to Legacy, you feel like, well, some of the best teams have been removed. Falcons, this is it.
Yeah, after losing out in Astana, you thought this would be the one, right? You get to the grand final against Legacy, sure, who are a great team and difficult to play against, but you think on a best of 5, Falcons especially taking their map pick to open things up. They go 1-0.
Beautiful storyline as well. You lift the trophy right before the major.
Yes.
That's such a great way to kind of get everything set up.
If anything, it'll be quite the opposite. If you lose in this fashion and you look incredibly weak on your T sides.
You hate to think about it, but I don't think you're wrong, Henry, unfortunately. Could have the opposite effect here.
Let's see if they can actually garner some short control this time. So far, so good.
Very decent. Still kind of wide open for what they want to do. Tessus is lurking on that long position. He's smoked off for the minute. Sanson flash straight in his eyes. He can't see a thing. At least he'll survive falling back here. But yeah, nice grenade to try and get some pressure on that AWP in the middle. It also isolates Nism, who's playing this position over at the B-bomb site, very lonely. If they go for a B-split and commit to it, I don't see Nism coming out on top in what's almost like a 1 versus 5 for him over there. Tessus hasn't seen or heard anyone on long. Must be wondering, where are they? Sadson going back in. They're going to throw the smoke, really signaling that this is going to be that B-split coming out. Point-blank range, though. Where's the follow-up? Surely someone's going to be fighting him here. Tessus goes down on long as Lato finds it. And we're now at 37 seconds. MongolZ gets a kill, yes. But again, they look indecisive on this T side. Where's the follow-through? Where's the explosion once you find a bit of an opening? Now they're backtracking towards the catwalk position, and Dumao falling back towards the ramp. He sees them. He knows he's confirmed that they're there. He can call in Lato. No one's flanking long anymore. Tessus is already dead from earlier, and we're down to 16 seconds.
Yeah.
One click here as Lato deletes Nico. MongolZ and Kyusuke left, and you're right. No time in the round here. Some interesting kills towards the end, but Legacy will win the round.
Again, looking quite flat, running out of time. No real chance to do anything with it. Karrigan 0-6, Tessus 0-6. Nico with a couple of interesting kills on that Hero AK before, but still quite quiet from him. And you're right, where's the trade potential there? If you're going to commit out middle, there are players there. Surely you've got to be trying to take that kill back quickly. It's the AWP as well. That's when you should be swinging on it.
You know what? To give some real credit to Sanson, though, it's sick. The fact that he was flashed and then Molotov away from that position, they smoke it up and he plays in front of the smoke. That's actually an insane play from him.
Very well played, to be fair, but I really feel like he should have been traded out.
You're right.
That particular one.
Definitely agree with that part, but just to give him some credit here, because we were critical. I was very critical of him early on.
They've done that same smoke down towards lower. Speaking of smokes, deep one in towards the B tunnels. Smoke's getting lined up for double doors here by Kyusuke, so it's going to be a B execution, Anders.
But
Mid to be smoke from Carrigan. He'll go out and lurk by himself. 4 players to explode off this lurk smoke.
Do you like this position from Nissan, though? I think he's up in the box.
It's perfect. It's the perfect counter. And you've got your teammate Latta to take the aggro for you as well. And okay, now he's alone.
Wow, but let's see for how long.
Tessus should be pre-firing this one.
Oh, he's just pulled out the grenade. He's still
No
fires it.
way. Come on.
Back out with the rifle. He's lost Lato. 7 bullets left. Can't do anything more. MONOZ will take him down. There was a moment of opportunity there, but it felt like he could have had another one. And now,
Okay.
Pisuke's been unleashed. He takes down Dumao. So far, it feels like maybe 40% of the output in this grand final has been Kyusuke.
I agree.
For a player that represents, 20% of the team, that's pretty crazy.
This round will be the first for Falcons. A little bit dicey there, the double kill from Nissim upon entry. Felt like it was all to come crashing down once again, but breaking the streak here. This shot from Sadzin confirms that there's going to be a save here on the CT side, but they're up 6-0. This is looking very promising for their second CAC trophy here in Shanghai.
Well, sometimes winning the first round is the hardest.
Right.
You get one, people relax a little bit. I know it sounds like copium because it is. But
the thing is, yeah, the first going to be the hardest. You've got to start stringing them together now. This is the most important round yet. If you can win this, it breaks the bank of your opponent, and you can build up some momentum of your own and start closing that gap.
yes.
Comes down to round number 8 here. Falcons need to capitalize upon their previous success. Carrigan, is he going for the long take quickly here? It looks like he might be.
Okay, I like it. Yeah,
Decisive at least.
Into it. Faster round, some more dynamic play out of the T side, but the counter flash is very good there. Latowin finding Nico through the smoke. He doesn't get a chance to play once again.
Well, God, that might be round in itself. We'll see where they can pull it back. It's going to be Nissim. Freebie towards shore. Tessus doesn't even consider that angle. Thankfully, he doesn't get the double. MONOZ and Kyusuke will have to go above and beyond. You have to pick 2 players on this team to clutch up in a 2v4. It might be these 2. Smoked off his MONOZ.
Yeah.
Falls back.
That's the perfect counter smoke.
Yeah, really is.
It couldn't have been any better timed.
So what's the play here, lads? You've got Molotov smokes, flashes available to you. A minute on the clock, hoping CTs make mistakes here. But the thing is, you can just play 2-2. Play deep on the bomb site. Make them work for it. Make them commit. MONOZ, if he can find this quick kill towards middle, maybe they're onto something, but time really is of the essence. The bomb's in towards upper, and flashbang goes over.
And they know as well, they hear the scope in the middle, right? So they know that he's going to be there. Dumao's the one listening in. Yeah, Kyusuke, this one is on you. If they could win this opening, it's such a nice attempt. He had to almost pre-fire that one. MONOZ caught in the middle, and I think all chances here are going to be gone. 1 versus 4. Yes, this kid is amazing, but his teammates need to help him out.
Give him nothing.
Set him up a little bit better. Yeah, they're just waiting for it. They don't want to fight him, and why should they? There's the first one, but so little time on the clock. Lato picks up 2 in the round, and I think he was the one that flashed for the kill on Carrigan at the beginning of the round as well.
Yeah.
So just a great contribution here. 7-1 on the scoreboard. You mentioned Tessus and Carrigan, the 2 Danes. I hate to say it.
Go on, say it.
We don't have a lot of great Danish players left in Counter-Strike. What happened, Henry? But they're not playing well at the moment.
They're not playing very well right now, that's for sure. 7-1, and that long take, again, just looked a little bit flat here. It seemed like very easy kills to pick up from the pit position. An isolated Carrigan, naded to hell and back. He had no one else out with him. He goes down quickly. The follow-up kill through the smoke was unfortunate, I suppose, but a 5-on-3 and a very important gun round. He didn't really do anything with it. Thankfully, the money's still pretty strong with the loss bonus and winning the round prior. Tactical timeout. It's going to be MONOZ on the AWP. Lacking a few bits of util, but they have got AKs to go with it. What's the call here, Carrigan? You were brought in to win trophies for this team, to get them through these sort of games. But it's Dumao with the quad kill, spraying them all down with the AK-47. They've been absolutely obliterated. Team Falcons, once again, get nothing done in round number 9. They are getting decimated out there.
This is the Dumao I remember from the major. This is the confidence that he could bring to a game. Nobody from the Falcons side thought that was going to happen.
Timeout, yeah. I bet it's called by Legacy as well. Let them stew, let them bicker. How has that just happened? They're making them look very amateur right now. You don't see that every day, Anders.
But in a different world, this is the kind of confidence that Falcons should bring to a game. They should have this kind of firepower, but it comes from DuMao on the legacy side.
Holy shit, that was wild.
I said it from
that's got to be it. I'm
just
sorry.
might be it.
You've got nothing left. You've had so many flat rounds, and that was like, cool, at least we have money. Let's go, let's pick up the picks, we'll smoke the double doors, let's get fast up short together. They haven't been showing much aggression, and of course, DuMao, AK-47, one clip. Mows them all down, nothing but headshots. Might be the play of the tournament, considering the context. It's the grand final, potentially the last map, to steal this one away from the Falcons and break their money, break their morale.
Absolutely insane. He's almost at a 160 ADR behind that last round. I really don't know what the Falcons can do right now. And the problem is, it feels like they don't know either.
They look lost. Like, when that happens, what are you supposed to do?
I don't know. Take off the leashes and let Kisuke and all these other players.
That was that round. That was the loose round. It's just like, okay, let's just group up and see if we can trade out kills.
Yeah. We'll put on the leash again then. I don't know.
I missed you.
I don't have any more answers either.
Get the leash back on.
Oh no.
Okay, I was about to say they can find an opener. This round not impossible to win. We know they're very skilled with the pistols. They've got Sadsim in an uncomfortable spot. He needs some backup, and he's going to get it. And will be Arts answering back here. Pistol will do great work here, but it's actually looking quite promising for the Falcons.
This could actually be huge. There's still a chance here in the first half. Nico, he's found a double kill now. Lato trying to spray them down. Surely he will not be allowed to rip this round away from them. It's a 1 versus 3 here for Lato. He's already taken down one. The bomb is not planted yet, but there we go.
Okay.
The unlikely sniper at long. Falcons, a round they probably weren't supposed to win. If they could get 4 in the first half, there's still a conversation.
A lifeline for sure. They need a life raft right now, but lovely shots of the pistols. We know they're talented with those weapons. They steal one away. Signs of life here, down but not out. Definitely need these last 2 rounds here. Money's starting to be chipped away at as well. You can see Art and Lato entering with MP9s here. Sadson will have his AWP. DuMao, though, with the rifle, joined by Nissim. And we're going towards B-bomb site. It is a bit loose up.
Okay.
It is a bit more on the fly here. Need to find that trade quickly. Not going to happen. 1 by 1 they go in. Getting eviscerated once again, Anders. It's looking very convincing. The bomb goes down. Monacy needs to go huge. And after winning the eco, that's what they come up with in the follow-up rounds.
The only way I could excuse this is if you get Nissim killed, then it creates the space. But once you don't, like you said, it's one at a time. There's enough time for the CTs looking for a counter utility coming out there.
Then they had to run through the incendiary, and then the MP9's got the advantage.
Yeah.
Because you have to keep moving, and he can just spray you down at range.
It's a mess beyond belief for this stage. 9-2. Monacy hoping for a shot in the middle. All right, he's going to leg Lato. Not that they know that yet, but it's something to start the round with. Well, at least the best they could do. After
winning the partial buy with the pistols, at least they have cash. I'd say that, but looking for double digits. It's going to be Legacy here, and what could be the final map. A team that won CAC last time, it has to be said, the lineup and caliber of teams was nowhere near the level we saw here in 2026.
Well, they beat 3D Max in the grand final.
Exactly, right?
And it took all the maps as well. I think it was a 5-map grand final.
Sure, they were definitely in the conversation. It's their home turf in a way. Defending champions, but
the crowd loved them. They seem to love the stage.
Best of 5 against Falcons, a team you've already played in this tournament.
And lost to.
And they absolutely smashed you. There was no way anyone was thinking, yeah, best of 5, that will be enough for Legacy to take them down, but it's this grand final performance from Falcons we've seen so many times.
The fact that Tessus is lurking long, and they know that because he stepped into the incendiary, that is some good information for Legacy, to be quite honest with you. DuMao thinking about the HE. He's waiting for the smokes to go up. I think he wants them to smoke for the execute. I think they've read this very well. This one could be a bit of a distraction, perhaps. But, oh, no smokes are being thrown. They flashed their way in. Sadson, you've got to find him here. He's retreating to long and setting up for a bit of a retake.
Yeah, it will have to be the retake now. Good stuff from Nico.
Nice. He's up to 8 kills, you know. He's actually second best in the team right now. So credit to Nico trying to get his form back. It's never too late. 3 versus 4 here. Falcons, 3rd round, must be locked in. I think Lato's about to shoot him in the back down there below, though. So they lose Nico, but the rest of it is fine. Lato solo from that earlier leg shot that he can't do this.
Absolutely zero chance. Unfortunately, it will be a 3rd round on the board for Falcons, one they desperately needed. Signs of life towards the end of Dust 2 here. 3. It's enough. You can make it work.
Just for fun.
This is just for fun. Pad some stats. Falcons get it done, though. It's going to be a very difficult, arduous journey into the 5th map here, but
my God,
at least they got something to work with here with the 3rd round on the board.
Just to reiterate, when they played this map earlier, it was 2 rounds on the T side for Legacy, but this Legacy team looks like a completely different team, so who cares?
That is important context, that the T side was not great in that first showing, so but there is a chance, I suppose.
I can't prove this, but I think Legacy in the last go-around, they wanted to test Tessis, who's new in the B anchor role.
Yeah.
They went B so much against him, and Tessis did fine. He actually shut them down. It's possible, Henry, that if they want to, they can basically follow your advice, which was to hit Karrigan on Mirage's head at the B bomb side. This time he's going to be playing long.
True. I think there are some valuable lessons were learned in that Dust 2 excursion.
Yeah.
And I think they won't be making that same mistake again. It was Tessis who got like 13 kills on his CT side of Dust 2, so you probably want to stay away from that B bomb side. Seems like he's got pretty good grip on the situation. Nice work from Nico here, like you said. He's finding his form again. Really going to have to turn it on and find that superstar level. They're going to recover.
Oh, yeah.
This deficit right now is still a massive advantage for Legacy, especially if they win the pistol. Have a look at their buy and see if we can work out what they might be up to. 2 smokes, a couple of flashes, and the Molotov. Heading towards the A side of the map. No one towards the tunnels. Early smoke down towards double doors, or Xbox, by the looks of things, in fact.
Okay.
Molotov to push back any CTs. It might be inquisitive, trying to find a one-tap with the USP. Grant some mid-control here. A split looking very likely, and is 3 towards long. They're going to be flashed out at the long doors, and Sadson opening things up. He's got himself a double. Karrigan, can he find anything more? He should be able to get this kill. Needs a reload himself, trying to scramble away. And it will be Sadson with the triple kill. This round unraveling at the seams. Team Falcons in a 4 versus 2. It's MONOZ, Kaisuke to try and pick up the pieces here. They have no kit, no utility. Both players with Kevlar, but they have got buckets of skill.
Now's the time to be heroic. The whole team needs this. The whole grand final could be riding on this one round. A 2-on-4 for the retake. I don't even know how you begin this one. There's already quite a bit of time off the clock, considering that 10-second defuser jump attempt, and they are shut down. Lato, the hero of this team in the grand final, up to 14 kills now. He's back on top of the scoreboard behind this one, but it's Sadson who opened it up with 3 kills, and I don't know if this is nitpicking too much, but I think Karrigan decides to reload, and he still has 2 bullets in the pistol. You know, there is a world in which he decides to hunt that last kill with 2 bullets.
Yeah, he was very low as well. If he disconnects one of them to the chest, it might have been enough. The nightmare scenario comes through. He loses the pistol.
Oh, Tessis and Karrigan both on 2 kills. This, I mean, you hate to bring it up.
I mean, you have to sometimes. Like, this is a team built around superstar power. The best players in the world assembled to win trophies. He brought in the GOAT in-game lead-up to try and pick up that trophy and kind of end this curse of choking in the grand finals.
Yes.
You've already beaten this team in the tournament. You should be handling them in a best of 5. You won the opening map, their pick. And then the wheels have fallen off since. Good shot. Collateral with the scout there. It is going to be the force buy. It has to be. Great effort, great contribution from MONOZ here. He keeps doing damage, Anders. It could be enough. It's unconfirmed damage, I suppose, but let's see what he can do. Sets up the 5.7s, the MP9s.
Yeah, makes it very uncomfortable for Legacy, you're right.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy, actually.
Like, you don't know you've done the damage, but Legacy know.
The problem is they're going in towards B. Testis is going to have to do something unbelievably good here. Mac 10's coming for him.
2 kills in this map so far. You're going to have to
they are low.
Pull that at this stage here, but Sadson just jiggling the corner all the time. He doesn't commit fully to the swing, so the 5.7 can't really do anything about it.
Karrigan is going in.
Maybe he's certainly thinking about it.
He's falling back.
They don't have a flashbang.
They're going to have to save.
Yeah.
they don't know how much damage is done. I think MongolZ knows he hit one at least, but there was a lot of shot through the smoke. There was a collapse. I don't think he can call the 2 players are very low. You've got to just save this and let it go to 11-3.
I suppose as well if they had a flashbang, they might have tried to throw Carrigan in there, but
they just had nothing.
No chance, really.
So they're going to save 2 scouts here on the CT side.
But again, just finding the details, right? Once Tessis gets the first one, Sadson, like, is so well played that he doesn't just, you know, run in and take the fight. He's really optimizing that angle and that fight so that it's very hard for Tessis to do anything more. And there's no utility coming up behind Tessis either, so Sadson doesn't have to worry about any of that. 11-3, ladies and gentlemen. It is 2 rounds away from Legacy taking the grand final in a 3-1 fashion. Wouldn't even need the 5th map of Inferno.
True.
Yeah, this is absolutely shocking.
What do you do here if you're Falcons? Do you invest all the remaining money, try and make this one as strong as possible? You get extra utility. I've seen a few bits and pieces coming through. They'll save themselves around $2,000. Carrigan has
double scout push in the middle. Okay.
I think he dropped the FAMAS maybe, and that's not bad. Okay, maybe there's something here.
I was going to say, you need a Dumao-style play where somebody just says, I am going to be better in this round. I'm going to run and kill everybody. That's the kind of confidence we're lacking so badly on the Falcon side. And I mean, Kusuke is showing something of that.
Crazy shot from him.
That's a mad play.
Proper Hail Mary. Scout rush middle. Find the 1-tap.
I don't think I've seen it before.
It's not traditional, that's for sure. It's a long take. Kisuke will have the chance to have a few more targets in front of him. It's a double scout as well. Could be the perfect weapon for the job.
True.
Can he find another headshot? No. Receives one instead. Back to a 4-on-4. Carrigan. Does he get flashed in?
No, they don't have one. They cannot flash their way through. They've got HEs to blow it open with. Carrigan, good spray. Up to 3 kills. They've already used all their... There we go. MONOZ, he finds back-to-back headshots. Sadson and Lazio are dead, and Art's here. You don't have to fight him. Just, if you're Falcons, you know he has to show up here. It's where you want to see some discipline and the experience on this team. Surely they could do it. Carrigan with a double of his own. Falcons just when they needed it the most.
Legacy won't be finding championship point just yet. Okay, Carrigan, he's got to believe, I suppose. And maybe he will after that scout shot. MONOZ, amazing work. Keeps the team alive. They're hanging on by a thread right now. 11-4. You expect the force buy and response from Legacy. It's quite a potent one. 3 rifles, a MAC-10 in the hands of Dumao. Maybe some utility in towards the tunnels. All 5 players this side of the map, Handers. Suggest we will be seeing the full B execution. You mentioned it before. Yes. This was the approach they took in the group stages against Falcons, and it didn't work out whatsoever.
Nope.
In we go. Take us away.
Great flashbang. Tessis. Can he replicate that earlier fall? MONOZ finds a kill. It's looking good on the defense. Now they're flashing their way over. Tessis standing tall. Oh, he's locked it down on the defense. And then to tap it all off, it's Kisuke coming in from the window with a double spray down. Falcons, the first sign of life on Dust 2, and an absolutely incredible round here. They need more of this.
Well, it looks like Legacy didn't learn their lesson in this B-bomb site. They want some more, and it's MONOZ backing up Tessis. Kisuke from the window as well. Nice double kill. He's been fantastic throughout this grand final. Has to be the eco now. That's the most convincing round we've seen of Falcons this entire map. And now, almost certainly going to get 6.
It is not too late for Falcons to make this comeback.
Definitely not. Those sort of rounds are going to light a fire beneath them.
Yeah. Counting them out here would be a mistake. Counting them out now that they've got Carrigan, world-renowned for making these kind of comebacks.
That's a very good point,
You would
Anders.
be a fool to doubt him. All right. Not too exciting. They do back on out. But again, like you've been mentioning, you get to waste some of the CT side utility.
That's all you really can do. Hoping to show some presence towards long there. Hopefully keep a few players towards A. Just running towards B now. Hopefully get a kill. He'll be up against Tessis. They seem to enjoy his punishment.
He's had a really awful Dust 2, so I suppose that's another reason maybe you want to test him, but
yeah,
last time it was fine for him. He did very well.
He's got to go off the smoke. And this is going to help out the stats quite nicely. Not quite the ace. MongolZ will come and get a couple as well, but well held. No casualties taken. Money's starting to build now. AK-47s for Nico and Tesses here on the defense. Prime position. Nice little double kill. Gets the triple. MongolZ there to back him up. Right then. Another full buy. This is where Art will be tested. Can he hold his nerve? Can he find that killer call? They get some championship point here in the 4th map of our best-of-5 grand final at CAC.
Oh, he spotted that. MongolZ, he knows. But I think Nism is well aware that someone is up as well. I think he realizes he's been locked in that corner.
Trying to test Karrigan this time. 2 players and lower. Oh, what is this boost, Anders?
Yeah, you can do this.
Holy.
So, looking right over. There is a smoke you can land on top of those doors.
But the CT's got a ton of information, by the way. They've confirmed that B is completely clear. You can see a player towards upper and lower. Legacy will be aware of that. They've sacrificed the entirety of the map. It kind of just means they have to go up long now. They'll have to do a long take, knowing they've been rumbled here. To try and go back now through the double doors and go towards T-spawn would be a challenging prospect, to say the least. But let's see what the final commitment's going to be here. I would say just the execute out long would be very likely.
I don't hate that. But my problem with this is Falcons have so much utility. You have a crazy amount of grenades on the CT side.
And I don't think they'll commit on this first smoke. They're going to see what the reaction's like first. They're going to try and bait out the HE grenades just like this.
Nice. I like it.
Now we want some information. Karrigan's going to be flashed in. Don't think he sees anyone. He's in the open, though. Oh, you've got to get that. Oh, thankfully gets one.
Yeah, so important. And confirms that they're there.
Oh, this backstab from him.
Yeah, but the problem is, Nism is holding for this. He's been waiting here for 30 seconds, and the timing is epic for him. He sees the shadow on the ground. He's able to get the headshots, and Legacy, what's the plan now? You've got the man advantage here. The grenades are working out for the Falcons. The bomb is still making its way across here. They had 3 incendiaries, but because they pushed up and were aggressive, now they're not able to use them when the bomb is being planted. MongolZ, he's realized now what's up. Knows there's going to be someone behind this box somewhere. Here comes the grenade to throw on top to try and force out that player. Dumao, oh, he gets out alive. Oh! Shots down. No way! He is back again. A huge double. They pushed him into that fight. They said, let's go outside with this one. And he knocks both of them out.
Dumao with some absolutely unreal sequences here on Dust 2, the quad kill from shore, and now being flushed out on the bomb site. Domes 2 of them takes down the AWP, no problem. That is magnificent from Dumao. He has found championship point, 1 more, and Legacy will have back-to-back trophies here in Shanghai. It all starts here now. Sadzim will get legged. MongolZ going to flash over. Shots exchange, both players survive for now, and Tess says they want to take him down. They really want to get revenge.
That looked like such a long time to wait for the shot there against MongolZ, but Kisuke's got the other AWP now. Oh, that smoke falls off the Xbox. That's obviously not what you're looking for. Might not be the end of the world, to be honest.
It looks serviceable at least. I don't think there's a gap in the top. Oh, yeah, still blowing it open.
They really want to see, is he going to find the timing here? It could be good. Dumao nearly jumps up into it here. Scary stuff.
Whoa.
Whew, he does not pull the trigger.
Double AWP setup, just to note now from Falcons.
Yes. Flash through the middle. And Legacy, they've been so decisive. It's been Falcons that have been indecisive on the T side. We've seen them overcook the rounds. Legacy, all they need is an opening, and we know that they're going to pull the trigger and go for it. Nice smoke in the middle. They were setting up for the B split here. I wonder if that smoke's going to cancel it.
We're going back to that B bomb site.
Yeah, but by the time the smoke in the middle fades, it's going to be, what, like 5, 6 seconds?
Hey, man, it's all they've got left. This is the only move they can make.
Okay.
Crisscross smokes go out. Lurking towards B. It's Tesses up close and personal. Can he get them again?
Oh, Tesses, it's on him. It's Kisuke who's here with the AWP. That's a secondary AWP over on this side. If Tesses doesn't get this, it might be all done. Only the 1 kill. Oh! Now they're in trouble. Kisuke burning in the window.
That's got to be it.
Shuts him down. And MongolZ and Karrigan now trying for the retake. Huge kill for MongolZ. 5 seconds on the clock here. I thought Legacy had been pushed out. That smoke in the middle really held them back, but they managed to thread the needle 1 more time now. And now they're defending. A couple of kills here, and they are the champions in Shanghai. Lato and Sadson on the other side. The orb is on Sadson. He's been huge. There's
They've
the
done
first, and there is the headshot. Legacy defend their title and crown themselves champions in a generational upset to take down the Falcons.
What a grand final. Absolute Counter-Strike entertainment on display. It all started with Ancient. It felt like that. Legacy stealing that map away. There was a chance for them to actually do this. They carried on. Mirage was an absolute masterclass, and you have to say, Anders, Dumao and Lato, that tag team duo, have been fantastic throughout this entire tournament. They continue to dominate and take down the absolute favorites in the tournament.
It's been so spicy to watch. Art's being brought into the team. He's revitalized them. They look so hot right now. At the brink of the major as well. Legacy, what a treat to be seeing them in this way. And for the Falcons, of course, this is a bit of a rock to the confidence, a bit of a shock to the system, really. But on the Legacy side, yeah, you've got to give it up for them here as they lift the trophy once again, defending their title in Shanghai. It's fantastic work coming out of Legacy. What a team.
They want to get the crowd on their side. They've earned this.
Save of the moment.
Absolutely true. What a performance. Anders, take us away.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to give it up for them here. They're not sure who to lift it first, but your champions in Shanghai for CAC 2026. It is going to be Legacy once again defending their title, taking down one of the most promising teams in the world. You've got to give it up for them here. Your finalists, your champions, it's Legacy.
Amazing scenes there in Shanghai. They defend their title. They raise the CAC trophy once again. We've got to give it up for Legacy. What a performance against Falcons. It felt like Falcons just lost any edge they had after Ancient. And yeah, unfortunately for them, they go home with second place. Strike and Blair, let me get your initial reactions to this huge win.